another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Are you sleeping? Can I call you? Is it too late? Will I get through? Tryna find another way that I can find you. This is nothing we can't fight through. Cause we're stuck in the moment, vibe out while we smoking, yeah. I keep it 100, you're beautiful like the ocean, yeah. Don't wanna change you, so I hope you don't wanna change me. Wanna fix your circumstances, life came like a stampede.
Yo, give me 1 second. I'm just fixing my camera. Be right there. We want to make it happen. We have a great show today. Great show today. Great show today. We got a bunch of interesting topics, man. A lot of stuff we're going to talk about. A lot of things we're going to talk about. A few things we're going to talk about. See the title of the show? But I got a bunch of topics, man. I know I haven't been live in a couple of days, but I've been rocking out. I've been live on Twitch, grinding. Who else? I'm looking for somebody. Carlos. What the hell am I looking for? Oh my God. I don't know. Birdie. That'll work. But like I said, as you guys come in, hit the like button, type something in the chat. You know, I got a full crew today. Them bots, man. The bots say that Microsoft got Sony on the run, man. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it today, baby. Let me know this bit. Gave me this bit. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. If you're saying something to me, I can't see you just yet. Typing. Let me see. Gaming. Shut up, man. All right, let me see here. I'm about to hop in here. Watch that being gonna argue, I bet you. We are live. Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Loud and clear, loud and clear.
Oh, we got the pastor here. We got a Nintendo guy here. Pastor Joe.
That's right. That's right. No, but I'm wearing a different cap.
Oh, hey,
This is-
yo, your mic a little messed up, a little distorted. I don't know if it's the power of the Lord or what. Maybe I want you here. Maybe I want you here with these heathens because your mic sound like dog shit. Hold up. Hold on, I'm about to turn you
You're
down.
an open Nintendo user.
Yeah, for real. He sound like he on the Nintendo network. That's exactly what he sound like he on.
He broke up the fish for 1,000 minutes, stuffed it all in his mouth. God damn.
Yeah, he did, man. Hold on.
He said he used to be a closeted Nintendo user.
Hey, man, put that motherfucking Animal Crossing down, brother.
Oh,
My man got it.
no,
Got
Jesus.
You said D Wade is his father.
yeah.
Yeah, you sound bad. Hold up, brother. I know I got a dog shit show, but we ain't doing this. You sound like you stayed on the chick when the Jim Crow law south.
That's not. Listen, let me change my mic. Hold on.
Yeah, you do that. Yeah, you do that.
Is that D cousin? That's D cousin.
Did he get married to?
Yeah, that's my man there. He said 1,000. Solomon had 1,001. I see my man Ancat, but do me a favor.
That's D people. That's D people.
No, that's my man that said that. That's my man that said that the devil was a ventriloquist, the talking devil and the talking snake. That's that same dude there. But hold on, hey Moss, you got to show up.
Yeah, we got Lay.
Yeah.
We got Balthazar. We got Wraith the Emperor. SS9 Vegeta. The homie Jason Jones. Chris Richards. 9 Lives 210. The homie Heath Stevens. What's up? And Caster. What's going on, homie?
My brother. What's
Kobe
up?
Nelson. Dark Lord Fusion. What's up, Dark Lord? The Real Kalita. Glorious War. We got Mark City Entertainment. Philip Sen 22. What's up, homie?
Yeah, shout out for the
Kobe
subscription
Nelson.
too. Yeah, shout out to him.
The Ruham. What's up, Ruham?
The Ruham, my
Jody
brother.
LaFlame. Jamia Dixon. The finest.
PC
Danny
leaders.
Stad. Mark City Entertainment. Teal. Yahuwah Ham. Hey, yo, Yahuwah, that was a dope phone call we did earlier in the week, bro. I appreciate that. It was the Iron Fist, AP the Shooter, Daz Misi.
Wait, hold on. Somebody mic breaking up bad. Wait, hold on.
Uh-oh.
Go ahead.
Never mind.
I don't know. Not you. No, you good. Go.
All right. We got who else we got in here? We got Robert Everson, Young Boy Gip, Young Boy, what's up? Bryant, Robert Everson. All right, I got you. Late Night Games, Shadow the Ghost, Gotta Be Legend, what's up? John Tuka Gain and Jay Dizzle, King Reaper 74G, what's up? Tip Diamond, what's going on, homie?
Platinum Tip.
Cake Batter Z, Sound 217, Newark, New J. We got AP the Shooter. What's
AP.
going on?
My
David
brother.
Star 74, Dan the Man, Trunks, fuck your bitch. God damn. What's up?
Trump without Trump.
Game Changer, Matthew D, John Tuka Gain,
Mm.
Kernice Pulliam, and
That's like
I think we got Christina Bennett. What's up, Christina? Callie, Michael Donnelly, Iron Fist. Oh, we got a healthy crew up in here. Oh, we got Pizzo, Pizzo the pulpit. What's up?
Sleazo Pizzo. Sleazo Pizzo.
Oh, Pizzo, he up in here. What's up, Pizzo?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
and we got the
Yeah,
Raven Flow.
We got some bad Sony news. You know he's gonna show up.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. He's like, hell yeah, I'm ready now. You know what his professor for? Yeah, I'm ready now. Sound like Charles S. Dutton off of Minister Society and shit.
All right, hold on. We got like you said, shout you guys. Like I said, he shout you guys, and you be so kind of getting us to hit the like button. We appreciate it. Hold on 1 second. Bam. All right, we making it happen. I'm just to my peoples. Sharp razors and blocking. All right, bet. Boom, 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 boom. I said, as you guys come in, you be so kind as to hit the like button. We gonna show up and show out today, man. We'll get in my bag, man. We'll have a little fun today. When was the last show we did? Last show we did was what's today? Thursday?
I think last show we did was Monday.
Damn, Damn,
Yeah, bro. It's been a minute.
Monday. Okay, all right. It's a lot. What's a lot than transpired in a week or so. Since you miss a day, you miss a lot, right?
Yeah.
I know it's a few topics, but of course Sony pulling out of everything. Now I done got a few DMs. The jokers threatening me. The sign of the contract. Microsoft got Sony on the ropes. Got them running scared. You know what I mean? We're gonna talk about that. What else we got? They were supposed to also show The Last of Us 2. That's a no show. We got that
playable. Everything was supposed to be playable.
Yeah, we got a few things. What else came out during the week?
We got Dreams came out. What else?
Kingdom Hearts.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Yakuza.
Honey Shrunk the Kids is on his way. Yeah.
Oh, Yakuza on Xbox? No.
Yeah, Yakuza's on Xbox. But hold on, we just went over that topic. You know, when they showed Grounded, right? It was like a meme thing, like, that's Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, or Honey, I Shrunk the AAAs. But today, the official Xbox magazine went out and officially said, it's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. They even acknowledge it now.
It's a movie tie.
The official Xbox magazine. Yeah, you can put it on the screen real quick.
It's a movie tie.
It's literally like that, though.
They're coming out with a new movie soon as well.
And that's from who? Obsidian?
Yep.
Xbox magazine.
That's why Rick Moranis
was making fun of Death Stranding being posted.
That's why Rick Moranis came out of retirement.
What happened? What you say, Moss?
No, I was saying it was like it's like Death Stranding when we was making fun of it as the postal delivery game, and that's what it really ended up being and shit.
Oh shit! Honey, I Shrunk the grocery store.
Yeah, there you go. I sent it to your DM.
Okay.
That's why Rick Moranis came out of retirement. I'm saying anybody make that new move.
Yeah, AP the Shooter with the $2. Oh shit, Hebrew Bomb. Jigga, the Holy Ghost grocery store.
We also got Dragon.
And Xavier Bay with the $2. Schizophrenia is a hell of a condition.
Oh yes.
And Ian Caster with the 5. Shout out to Sony secret fans. Relax, you're going to all take an L soon. I know y'all ain't see Microsoft come through on their promise.
My man Ian Caster holding the line. Ian Caster holding the line, brother.
We're about to get into that later. Give it a minute.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Let me go here, right here. Okay, we get a full cast today, man.
Actually, thinking that, anybody in the Xcloud beta now that's on iOS and all that?
Yeah, it run like shit.
Hey, who has a good experience? That shit is trash.
Noah said it's the best.
That shit is trash.
On Android, I've been having a good one.
Nah, but you're lying. That shit is trash. You all made fun of Stadia. Nah, Stadia works. This shit is trash.
Stadia just need the games, man. That's what I'm talking
about. Android.
What are you talking about?
Man, Stadia would work better.
Downloaded, bro. It's just ain't quote unquote supported.
Xcloud is trash.
That's your connection.
No, that's trash. But Stadia works?
Hey, it needs those exactly. It's being your connection.
No, y'all make my sound crazy as hell. Xcloud is trash.
Y'all gonna do this today? Y'all really gonna do this?
Yes, we're gonna do
that shit.
Bro,
Xcloud is trash.
We're not gonna do this.
Say it with me. Xcloud is trash.
So what is it? Is it laggy?
Dog shit.
I know.
It's laggy. The screen will like start fluttering out and shit. It's like, you know, an old TV. Like, you know, the old TVs how they have like the static and all that. That shit happens. A Floyd Mayweather with the $5. Sony slaves like J Love and Oh My God, you are the reason why people consider gaming a mental illness. Shaking my head.
Damn.
They said Xcloud is like the poltergeist movie.
Listen, as you come and hit the like button, man, they come out.
Say it in the chat. Xcloud is trash.
Yeah,
doesn't work.
Dog shit.
Yeah. You know what? We can start off like this thing, right? I said that streaming. When you think of streaming, it got a bad rap because of what do you call it? Guy Kai and on live, right?
And on live, yeah.
And what's the name of Google's project? Google
and stated it came out fumbling, so that didn't help.
No. Definitely. What was the name of their server? What was it? Project Google?
Oh, Project Stream. Project Stream.
Google, so Project Stream, whatever. And I got accepted into the beta, and I said before and again, it scared the hell out of me because it worked. Now I don't know. I haven't tried it since then. All I know that was like a real live console experience. with no input lag.
It's even better now, Z. They just need the games. It's even better now.
Now Microsoft, this is their claim. Well, their how you say gaming on the go, and this is supposed to be their Sony's no longer a competitor. This, that, and the other, and it's like I don't know. What the fuck is they always just fumble out of the gate. Blow a wide open layup, you know what I mean? So this Xcloud shit ain't working. No, I mean that's not for me, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna stream and that's not my thing. But it doesn't work.
It does work.
It just run like trash. It's only 30 frames,
bruh.
It runs
it's spotty. It's not consistent. Hey, no one needs to stop capping.
Don't listen to
no one knows that
you can't tell any lag.
Yeah, run fine to me.
I'll throw this out there. It really depends on what game you're playing to. It's not.
Yeah, Xcloud is not consistent. Stadia is consistent with every single game.
When I tried Stadia today on Wi-Fi, that shit was just as good as non-consistent.
Bro, I don't know what your settings are.
Like
I've sideloaded. You know me, I'm cheap as hell. I'm the only one cheaper is Porter Rock. I sideloaded Stadia on a Samsung A20. Motherfuckers don't even know that shit is out. That shit was working better than Xcloud, bro.
You a damn lie.
I sideloaded on an A20, bro. Look the specs up on the A20. That shit is trash.
I sell phones for a living, nigga.
Okay, bro. All right.
I'm back.
You still selling singular servers?
Xcloud and Stadia work comparatively when the Wi-Fi.
Bro, I got a video showing otherwise, bro. You can't do that. Stop.
We got a video showing Stadia being dog shit.
Look,
Stop.
We have yet to see Xcloud run on a wired connection. But even on Wi-Fi,
what the fuck? Are you in 1999? What are you talking about? A wired connection? That's some Xbox shit. What are you still in the 368?
Wait, I thought Xcloud was streaming. How do you have it on wire? What the fuck?
No, what the fuck? Anyways, $2. GeForce Now over every streaming service. MM2K, don't lie, and McNeil Chris J with the $4.99. Damn, the future is sounding kind of funny with the streaming shit.
Hey, Floyd, stop it with that foolishness. While you in the middle of playing the game, you have 2 minutes left on GeForce Now. Get the fuck out of here, man, please.
Bro,
stop it.
Stop capping for Stadia, bro. Them games,
bro. I said the games is trash. The performance right now, nobody's really like at full fledged, but we gotta look at the performance. The performance on Xcloud is trash.
Every day when I'm at work, I play this shit, bro.
Bro, put up the footage. Put up the footage. I done had footage up for 3 months. Put up the footage,
bro. I'm about to boot up Xcloud and I'm about to show you on Twitter how shitty it is.
Man, put up the footage.
You live in Vermont.
No, iOS. Nep, you want iOS?
Yeah, never got
iOS. Yeah.
All right, what's your internet connection? Now, let's be fair here. What's your internet? I know you're in Vermont.
About 20 up. Is that fair enough?
Woo!
20 up in this room is fair enough, right?
God damn, that's what you working with?
Oh no, I mean like 100 up in my house, but like this apart.
Okay.
Where you play Xcloud, what is your connection?
Where it works best, it's 100 up and it's laggy at that. Where I work right now, it's unplayable.
So that's when you offered him his sacrifices to the mini-face gods. He got 20 up. But back at Bangladesh, he got 100 up.
Were you doing constant streaming or Xcloud?
Xcloud. Shit is trash.
Yeah, because ain't no fucking service in Vermont, fuck nigga.
I mean, I'm close to New York.
That's not close to New York. Shut up. Nigga, are you serious?
Yes, it is. 6 hours away.
New York State, maybe.
Explain why State is working for. Stop it.
Wait, hold up. Right now, I got 26 up.
Okay.
27, 28.
26 down?
30 down.
So what is the idea of what Microsoft is asking for Xcloud?
I thought it was like 12.
Yeah,
15, sorry.
Yeah, 15.
Oh, so my man Neff he did a little engineer could he just making it, right? And so what is laggy, is buggy?
It's unplayable.
Oh, because you know what's crazy?
Not only does the quality go down, you get screen tearing. It's laggy. There's parts where the game skips out, right? So like if I walk forward, then like my screen like shutters, and suddenly I'm like 10 feet behind or some shit. Like that's just crazy. It doesn't work.
Every game plays like Poltergeist. Every game plays like Poltergeist.
And Danny said, I ain't eating pizza. Leave me alone.
Hey, yo, so what is that? I guess some areas, it's safe to say, where they have more towers may work better?
I would think so, because that's why they.
Man, I think Xcloud is just trash.
No.
Xcloud is years behind Stadia, and that's why they're afraid.
Yeah.
How have they said they're
Xcloud? What it
afraid?
is XCloud has one S's server blades. It's not powerful enough, and Phil knows that. It don't even fuck with GeForce Now, and GeForce Now isn't all around consistent. They're not even in the discussion right now. This is XCloud is for people to tinker with right now. The motherfuckers in the discussion right now is GeForce Now and Stadia. That's it.
How about this now? I'm gonna throw them a bone. Is it the fact that they got their 2013 hardware in them server racks?
Exactly. Yes. Yes, sir.
They got them old ass Xboxes in there that they couldn't sell them 2013 models in that server.
With the original
racks.
copy of Rise in them still.
Yeah.
Z, don't believe them.
They got them Forza and Horizon 5 bundles out that motherfucking server rack.
Hey, hold up, I got a bill here. The Ravenflow with the 199. How's the cloud save Crackdown 3? Well, I will tell you, XCloud certainly wouldn't.
Yeah,
No, it's like don't do this on Thursday.
Yeah,
Don't believe that propaganda, bro. I play that shit every day at work.
Hey, bro, I got the footage. You ain't even got to listen to us. Listen to the footage. I had your brother Tim Dog changing his name. Z, he ain't even Tim Dog XCloud no more. He's Tim Dog 360 now.
Yeah, I had it since it came out.
But it works for you, Pizzo?
At first, it's straight. A couple games, like when I played Halo 5, I was having some issues, but recently when I played it, in like 2 weeks ago, that motherfucker was straight. I was surprised. I was in my bitch crib and I was surprised.
How about this then, right? Now, Pizzo, you keep talking about this imaginary bitch too. We're gonna get back to another second, right? Now, Pizzo, you the same man that joined this show that said exclusive was anti-consumerism and never bragging.
I ain't never said that.
Yes, you did.
Never said that.
Those are just bragging points.
I ain't never said that.
You just said some spooky shit on the show.
Nah, I ain't never said that. Funny thing is, everything I said back then, you be saying now. Everything I said back then, you be saying now. That's the
what I be saying now.
What the fuck is going on?
Hey, oh my god! Hey, just curl up in the fetal position for a second.
Xbox is trash.
Yeah, but no, I'm just saying. You did say when I first met you, you did say some very questionable, spooky things about the Xbox, service. Now, but what do I say about exclusive? What do I say about exclusive? I've never said exclusive.
You say that the same thing I was saying right then. You be like it being on PC. Back then, you was like, it's going to value the console. What gives a console its identity? Now you be like, it don't matter if it's
quality
on PC.
exclusive. I don't count on PC.
Now you say it don't matter if it's on PC.
Listen. Listen.
I've never capped.
Listen, no, I've never capped for PC. I don't give a fuck what somebody's.
I never said you capped for PC.
All right, I've
never capped for PC neither.
Listen, if you're gonna lie on me, at least tell partially the truth.
I've
always said that all the traditionally know that their bigger games have always been on PC, and it didn't matter whether it's Halo, Gears, Knights of the Old Republic, Jade Empire. They're always on PC. I said, you motherfucker.
I would disagree with you saying you always said that. Seeing how you kind of irate.
Hey, Moss, I'm lying, Moss.
No, what Z was always saying.
Xbox is putting their games on PC.
No, Z was upset with the fact that for Xbox they were giving more love to the PC, putting console shit on PC opposed to the reverse. That's what Z's position was.
Yeah, they got all that shit D&D, but we had to wait for that shit. See, this is what I was saying. They got all that shit D&D. Got Xbox Live for free, and we had to wait. I'm not saying I wanted to play motherfucking Age of Empire.
I was just gonna say,
it just shows the intent though.
Games you was waiting on.
And Microsoft is going to give Xbox no exclusives while giving the PC more exclusives.
As I was saying,
but it's like Xbox jail right now.
No. I'm just saying. Look. This is what I've said, right? I've always said that. Shit about to go left. Shit about to go left.
Oh shit! Hit the like button.
Wait, no. Let me pay the bills then. R&B with the $2. Nets got that dog shit $1 connection. Go make a pizza. And Dalby with the $1.99. What are we doing? Xcloud is in beta, and it's gonna be in beta for a minute.
Yeah,
GeForce Now was in beta. That's a dog shit.
I'm kind of impressed how it run, seeing that it's beta.
So back as I was saying, right? Where the fuck is my stick? Where the fuck is my stick? Wait, I got something for y'all.
But look. Wait, next gen. I do want to say.
Wait. T-Easy with the $2. That's why Microsoft needs the Samsung Cloud. It's better. Damn, they have the advantage.
Hold on 1 second. I'm saying, Moss, take over. I'm stepping away. Hold on 1 second. I gotta grab something.
All right, Moss, you got it.
Oh, we have to take over. Somebody, I'll be right back. 1 second.
Okay, so all I'm gonna say is when my bro come back, I'm just gonna have him upload. Do no more talking about this shit. We're gonna show the proof. The proof is in the pudding. Xcloud is dog shit.
And I'm booting up right now.
I can't wait for Xbox to just die off, man.
Oh, we got Big Baron and Baron is in the house. I think I heard Baron. Baron, what you coming through, brother? I thought I heard him say something. Okay, so we might as well. We gonna get the show running. We might as well talk about.
I'm here.
Wait, can I say
Baron, what were you about to interject in? You know, internet's coming out.
No, I had to finish making my food.
Wait, I do want to say this to Next Gen and Brother Moss.
Okay, no, what you saying? No, listen. I got my Halo mask on for the bots and the motherfucking ponies.
Hold up, nigga. I just want to say one thing.
Okay.
Have a great show because I'm about to go out and have some fun.
Okay,
time, brother.
But I didn't know you was having a stream today.
Oh my god, I can't even shoot my fucking AR.
Wait. If I didn't know you was gonna have a show today,
okay, amazing. Have fun.
I did have issues with Halo though, when I first
taking his PlayStation out.
Praise God. Now, as I was saying,
why are y'all in here talking about XCloud anyway?
Halo and
Xbox is dog shit. Xbox is dog shit. Nintendo sucks dick for scraps on the table. So listen in, right?
Why is XCloud even a topic?
Because they were talking because
they gotta find something to hate on.
That's what it sounds like. Because I'm like, what? There's no point.
It came to iOS and shit. This shit's trash.
Let's talk about how Sony canceled every show.
Yeah, let's talk about that. Let's talk about the obvious thing that's going on.
Xcloud wasn't even a fucking topic.
Let's talk about that because we know Xcloud gonna be boo boo. Stadia's boo boo. So I don't even know why we even wait.
No, Xcloud.
It doesn't even make any sense.
Let's talk about Sony.
Wait. Why do you have a Predator mask on, bro?
What?
Why do you have a Predator mask on, man?
Halo. Fix it. Listen.
Hey, go ahead,
you Marvel eye motherfucker. Yeah, go to your party. Go to your prom. Motherfucker, 37 years old. Go to your prom.
Little Barbie sleepovers. They little Barbie sleepover.
Hey yo, I had to move that motherfucker out the chat. Goddamn. All right, look. Now, listen here. Now, I'm gonna be fair. Is Sony running scared? Are they running out of resources?
Oh shit!
Let me
scared to show the PlayStation 5?
Go ahead.
Let me answer this before it gets crazy, man. Because people, I see some crazy stuff on Twitter, and I'm just laughing. You know,
I heard about it. Sony was scared of getting cold sores.
Man, I don't know. Sony's hiding something, but we just don't know what. We don't know if it's that the PS5 is behind schedule, or is it a financial issue, or something else. But obviously, there's something going on, and people on the internet are actually. Well, I ain't gonna say people. Sony fans on the internet are actually trying to buy into this coronavirus BS when it's nothing but BS. I mean,
propaganda.
That's what it is. I mean,
Facebook and other companies are not canceling.
All right, let me finish. Can I finish before you start talking?
Adding to the receipts.
So here's the thing. Here's the obvious thing. Is GDC canceled? No. Is PAX East canceled? No. Has the GDC put out any type of warning about a threat of the coronavirus in those areas where these conventions are? No. So I don't understand why people are worried about what's happening in Asia, which there is a problem in Asia, but we're talking about stuff that's happening here in America. So I don't know what's going on. I asked a simple question the last few days. Does Sony have an American staff or not? And everybody gets all pissy and up in their panties and they Sony peasant panties when I ask that. I want to know because there's no reason for them to be pulling out these shows.
Oh man,
because there's no threat here in America.
Listen, that's the dumbest thing ever.
That's not the dumbest thing.
Let me tell you why it's dumb, right?
Wait, hold up, Curtis. Before you go, you guys are about to go on a tangent. Hold on, let me pay the bills.
We gotta start from you love that DFL. We got a few.
Oh, wait, what?
Okay. They said, what are we doing? Xcloud is a beta. My man T Easy said.
Yeah, and then Crazy Horse, right?
Yeah,
Xcloud works great. Use it at work on Android and iOS. T Easy.
Yeah.
That's why Microsoft needs Samsung's cloud because it's better. Yeah, Jorah's right now is trash. Visual with the 119. Sea of Thieves was also out in beta, but the full version didn't give you anything more.
Beta talk that shit, Vega.
Wow.
So stop leaning towards Xcloud being in a beta. What are we doing here? Stop the damn control. R&B with the $5. While PlayStation Actions is suspect, I don't think J-Dub's daddy is so low down to use a virus as an excuse. Z, until the end of E320 to sign that contract.
Damn.
All right. Well, this the only questions I really want answered.
Raise your questions. Yeah, fuck
he's gonna give you a bunch of propaganda, but I just want these simple questions answered.
J-Dub's gonna answer you.
Is these conventions they pulled out in America canceled? No.
No.
Is any of these other companies that's going there pulled out? No. Did the CDC give any fucking warning to anybody in any events in America about a threat of coronavirus anywhere in America? No. Does Sony have an American staff or not? That's what I want to know. Because
let me answer.
That's all. I don't want to hear nothing about.
Let me answer. Shut up and let me answer.
I'm gonna let you answer, but I'm telling you what I want from you. I don't want to hear nothing about expos being canceled in Asia. I'm talking about America.
Okay,
that's all I want to hear about. I don't want to hear about no WWC. I don't want to hear about Costco Live.
We're not going to talk about fucking Animal Cross, nigga. Shut up.
So here's the thing. This is why
hold up, Pastor Joe. I'll let you go next. Hold on. Your mic's still on. You get next to your asshole. Hold on. But get Kratos.
This is why Barron's.
Answer the question. Stop
shut up and let me talk, nigga. Shut up.
Let him answer you, Baron.
Shut up, dog. Let me talk.
Let him ask you.
This is why what he's saying is so asinine.
Okay.
He act like, right, going to these conventions that Sony can just send their American employees over to the convention, not even fucking thinking with anybody with common sense, know that these conventions, people from all over the fucking world are coming. 20,000 people from all over the fucking world. It's not about Sony's employees in America, you moron.
You do know.
It's about people from shut up, let me talk.
Let him finish.
One at a time. One at a time. Let me talk.
Hey, yo, let him
man, that's a bitch ass nigga, man. Fuck up, man. Let him talk, man.
Somebody mute his mic.
Mute that nigga, man.
Somebody mute his mic. So here's the thing, right? This is the crazy thing, right? This moron is not thinking. It's not about the companies that are here in America and the staff and employees.
That boy dropping knowledge.
It's about going to an event where 20,000 people from all over the fucking world, from Dubai, from Africa, from China, from Japan, from everywhere, are coming over to be at this fucking event.
Shithole countries.
Can I interrupt?
No, post up, please. Post up. No.
Hold on, no. I'm talking.
No.
Let J-Dub finish.
It's my time.
Post up, no.
Mute his mic.
Post up, no.
Let him finish. Could you let J-Dub finish?
Let him finish the dumbass.
Time, bro. Somebody tell him the rules.
Okay.
So here's the thing, right? That's one thing, right? And then for number two, he's gonna stick his finger in his ears and cover his eyes with a blindfold and act like Facebook hadn't said the same thing and dropped out of GDC. He's gonna act like Oculus putting they got brand new games and brand new VR and everything coming. Act like they didn't drop out. And he's acting like they didn't just cancel the mobile World Conference event because of that. He's acting like this is the only event that something is happening. No, you gotta realize, right? People are in fear of their life because they don't have this stuff under control. And I understand why it may not be fully widespread in our cities now. We have over 50 cases in the United States. I'm in Texas. We
19,
had when we had a case in San Antonio, Texas, right? So that's hitting home. There is a case in Boston where the event is actually going to be. So I'm acting like, they just running scared from Microsoft because of this and that. That's the most idiotic fucking shit I ever heard. I know you hate Sony, but not like this, Baron. Not like this.
Drop the Dead Sea Scrolls on.
Okay, now.
Before that, Baron, Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Why won't Sony do a live stream then, J-Dub?
Like Facebook.
Who said they won't?
Like Facebook.
Who said they won't? We don't know what they're going to do. We don't know what they're going to do. Just because they said we're not going here, we're not going there because we're fearful of this. We don't know what their record is. We don't know what they're going to do. They could change it in live stream. They could have a state of play. They could have all kind of shit. We don't know.
Post up. Wait a minute. I just want to ask a question.
All right.
I just want to ask a question. If there's a threat to the general public
there
of a virus,
run.
If it's a threat to a general public of a virus at a convention, would that convention be canceled?
Nope.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna tell you why. Let me tell you.
Oh my God.
Sony is saying. Sony is saying we as a company, are going to stop what we're doing because we're fearful of our.
J-Dub, stop, dog. Please.
They're speaking upon their employees. This is ridiculous. With Facebook. Facebook said the same thing.
Hold
on. Tomorrow, if Nintendo or if Microsoft decide to follow suit and do the same thing, right? What would you say? What would you say? What would you say?
J-Dub, you didn't answer none of my questions, man.
I hold on 1 second. Everybody go back to the corner.
This virus. Would the event be canceled?
Hey, if they ask you to go, Barrett, if they ask you right now,
why are you not ansering the question?
I just want you to answer the question. A bunch of Chinese people.
If the virus was a general threat to the public,
I'm about to body this whole conversation.
All right, hold on. Let's pay the bills first. Hold on. We got several bills here. Hold on. While Peter, okay. Oh, we got here. My brother Floyd Mayweather. Why won't Sony do a live stream then, J-Dub? Answer me that. Well, nigga, AP the shooter said Baron popped up because he got thrown off the cage by Mr. Socko. Fuck, nigga, your opinions and views are not to be trusted because you were a child and a wrestler, man.
I'm not asking y'all to take my opinion. I'm just asking the question. I mean, if a virus is a threat to the
Animal Crossing ass motherfucker.
I got some more bills.
Shout out to the Ravenfield with the 199. He say so many men mad because Sony pullout game is strong. And then shout out to Sony. I am not a prophet with the $5. He said, yo, stop this shit right now. Jim Ryan is a Russian double agent.
Hey, yo, he said Ryan might be on some Phil Spencer shit, huh?
And then shout out to Steel Knuckles with the $5. J-Dub, shut the fuck up. Sony is scared. Stop choking on Tony Pike. I want to say this. Out of all this commotion, we just had All-Star Weekend in Chicago.
Yeah.
It did not get canceled. You had people from all over the world. You had celebrities. You have celebrities from Chicago, which was supposed to be the murder. Chicago was supposed to be the murder capital of the world. We had celebrities from all over the place.
Basketball is not.
People from all over the world.
Basketball is an American sport.
No.
J-Dub, what the hell are you talking about?
Stop it.
All-Star Weekend went on without a problem.
Without a cold? Without disease? What about hay fever? We ain't checking that.
Wait, hold on. Before we continue, Z, can you put up that footage I sent you?
Okay. What about hay fever though? We got listen. No, Sony's worried about. Listen, you got hepatitis C, you got eye herpes, you got cold sores. Listen, AJ, I might be at a damn.
There are two corona cases in Illinois. And it was all of the age 60 years or older, and I think one or two of them died already. Nobody.
Hey, post up like that. 2 people died. We don't care.
Nobody made that. Just nullifies everything.
2 people died. We don't care.
No,
that nullifies.
I don't think so.
Hey, Poster, I want to ask you a question, man.
Where's Santa Monica? Damn.
You see, it's like 17 confirmed coronavirus cases, right? How many confirmed cases
more than that,
is in your area?
2.
And how many people have been dying of the flu in America?
Total about 40 to 50,000 a year, somewhere.
God damn! Wait, hold on. God damn! Wait, hold up. Well, give a minute. God damn it! Wait, give a goddamn minute.
There's over 70,000 people.
So we
There's over
panicking about
70,000
15
people that got this
cases.
virus. Y'all
of
acting
a
like this
virus
virus
that's not
y'all
spreading
acting
in
like this
America.
virus been going on for a
We
year.
got thousands of
It's a
people
brand new
dying.
virus. They don't have a cure for it.
Wait,
Gotta be
wait,
Hey,
hold on.
one at a time, y'all.
Hey, yo, get my man some brew. Get my financial, my spiritual.
Well, hold on, yeah, let's borrow this, let's pay the bills. Steel Knuckles with the 5. J-Dubs, shut the fuck up. Sony is scared, stop choking on the Sony pipe. Coopman with the 199. Wirebot's mad that Sony pulled out. And Floyd Mayweather with the 2. Don't they have until May 2nd to show the PlayStation 5 and to start pre-orders? And McNoker's with the 499. Rather Sony have the show or not, Xbox got no games.
Wait, hold on 1 second. Wait, I got one question. I got one goddamn question. Now, hold on. God damn it. Wait, hold on.
Hold on, another one. AG the Great with the $5. Coronavirus doesn't exist, it's just colds and flus classified together.
Hey, listen, I got one question now. Wait, hold on. I got one guy, and I wasn't prepared. Now, I'm funky fresh on damage control right now. I'm lost for fucking words. This is the first time ever. My shit ain't kicked in yet. I think my Adderall went stale at the top of the goddamn bottle. Now, how many cases in America? Goddamn influenza. What you call it? Coronavirus. How many goddamn cases?
Probably about 50 people.
Go ahead.
50? Now, how many motherfuckers have died from the flu?
You got
50,000.
They say about 40
which is
to
nothing
50,000.
but a different version of the coronavirus. That's all
They say
it is.
about 40 to 50,000 people died from the flu a year.
God damn,
Ricky Brown with the $2. Ricky Brown with the $2. Let the damage control begin.
God damn it! Hey, Jacob, you alright? You got your asthma pump?
So why did Facebook pull out? Why did Facebook?
Every year we get a different form of the flu.
Why did they cancel the World Mobile
We got a shot for the flu.
Why are they canceling events?
All I gotta say,
One at a time.
Facebook. Who is Facebook?
In America?
in America,
Show me an event in America that got canceled.
I'm through with the
World
I just want to say this. Every year we get a different form
God damn it.
of the virus. Number one. Two, they even give you a synthetic version of the flu when they shoot it into you, so your immune system can build up a defense against it. So let's
Let's pay the bill. Crazy Horse with the 199. J-Dub moving the goal pole again. The Ravenflow with the 199. Xbox should be tired of hopping on Sony's pogo stick pods. Christian with the 499. Hey, how many grocery stores die from defending the Xbox brand? Since y'all bots got the facts, huh? And SSMG with the 2. Xbox been spreading out for 7 fucking years. Damn.
Spreading y'all cheap for 7 years.
My theory about this, Sony told y'all, the GitHub file told y'all. The GitHub file said the chip. Hold on. The GitHub file said the chip is still going through major alterations. Sony came out and said themselves they are not prepared to show the PS5. Okay?
Of course.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that.
Number 3,
God damn it.
they did.
Sony believe in a flat earth?
They did state that they was waiting on Microsoft to announce their price. Who is rumored to reveal something in April?
You said rumored.
Microsoft last gen they did it in May. They said this gen they gonna do it a month ahead.
What games they got posted?
Wait, hold on.
Now, Red just went and said, hey, the Xbox April 2020 revealed has leaked for April 2020.
Folks, hold up, man. I can't take all those goddamn bad numbers.
Using this
virus. Goddamn shows was canceled now, man. Goddamn.
Sony is using this virus to prolong and get their shit.
Oh my goddamn. Hey, yo, they just signed me for the veteran minimum.
Scapegoat.
And Kratos just slipped me with an extension. Goddamn. It's like an 8 goddamn shows.
Hey, how about this?
But
put that footage on the screen.
It's a smart tactic, though.
Post up. I want to say this. I want to say this real quick.
Their fan base gonna take up for it. They won't get mad because all they got
to do we got a 90-rated game out right now. Brand new 90-rated games. What games y'all got? Y'all ain't got no games. Nintendo,
he's changing the subject.
We got all these fucking games. And we winning. We the winner, we the champion. And y'all acting like Sony running and Sony scared. They the fucking champion. The champion don't run for nobody. Y'all got.
I don't understand a champion that's in first place, 103 million active users, 100 million hardware sold, 109. And come out live on public and say we're waiting on the third place.
Wait, hold on. If we're gonna be hold on. Let me have the floor. If we're gonna talk about a company not being ready, what's this Xcloud shit? This is the best footage I have from this.
Oh shit!
Look at this shit. Look at this shit.
Look at these.
Look at this shit.
Now look, hey Nev, hey to be fair,
Nev, we're gonna talk about who's not ready.
Hey Nev, hey Nev, hey listen, to be fair, the iPhone was banned in India. You probably got the iPhone version 3. So your shit.
No, look at this shit. It's trash.
I haven't experienced no problems with Xcloud on
That's your connection, man.
That's your.
That shit is. I have 18 up there. 18 up.
All right. Well, somebody show me some other.
I mean, it's not 18 down.
If you stop sharing your internet connection with Tyrone, then maybe it'll.
Oh shit!
Man, if you stop sharing your internet connection with your goddamn pizza, shut the fuck up.
Oh shit!
I'm mad about that. He must got some bad internet.
That's how that shit run. That shit run on mine.
Man, that's the best. That's the best footage I've could have got. That's the best footage. It's usually way worse.
I got a gig up and a gig down, and my shit run worse than that.
Hey, that's say you can get 18 gigabytes down. It's called 1-800-CALL Tyrone.
Said call him, but you can't use that phone.
Shout out to the regular flow with the $199. He said that Xcloud stream has coronavirus. Fuck nigga.
Mega Davos and Xbox is trash. Hold up. On be the third. Didn't that chat run from E3? Yo, janky motherfuckers. Yo, well, listen, before you go more, I got to put a record. How many goddamn shows Sony done canceled? No, somebody got.
They said it was having hundreds this year, right?
Yeah, somebody told me they was having hundreds of goddamn shows.
Hundreds.
Hey, they missed 3 so far.
Now who was that? They just said that.
97 to go.
Who was that? Who was that said Sony was having hundreds of shows?
97 shows.
Who said that?
Hey, hold on. Let me say this real quick. Let me say this.
Okay.
They need to do a treehouse.
Let me say this real quick. I think y'all need to really see and read in between the lines because
they are using it though. They are.
Hold on. I just want to point this out. I want to point something else out.
PlayStation
when they came out last week talking about Last of Us was going to be hands-on at PAX East, and not even a week later they pull out. You got to understand there's obviously some internal issues going on. There's no way Naughty Dog would have made that announcement if they knew they was pulling out.
Why did Facebook pull out?
That's not true. They have like the avail for it, and then they say it's delayed.
Hold on.
Go ahead, Mouse.
That's the second time. That's the second time Naughty Dog announced something and Sony came out and dropped the blade.
One at a time. Wait, hold one at a time. Moss go, then Chazami, you can go.
Okay, we going too far into ridiculous land because the fact of the matter is that
now I done signed this goddamn extension with a minimum minimum. I'm 42 goddamn years old. I get shot every goddamn year. So J-Do signed me for $100. $100 is motherfucking $24 in PSN points. That's the minimum. You know what I mean? Have I bet on the wrong goddamn horse? No pun intended.
Look, it ain't that serious. Look,
okay, talk.
Why can't it be fathomable that with all these people that are being stuck on boats, people being brought over in Ziploc Death Stranding bag, that the employees that was going to do the goddamn presentation said, you know what? All these people coming to PAX East, they're going to come to us. They're going to want to be around us and ask us questions. They're coming from all over the world. We don't know where these motherfuckers is coming from. We don't want to be there. We don't know where they're coming from.
Hold on a minute. Let me pay the bills.
Hold on.
Let me pay the bills. Hold on a minute.
Let me use this fuck nigga Mike. Hey, Moss. This motherfucker talking about Phantom and Ethiopia. I'm trying to get a clear understanding of what the fuck's going on here.
Wait, I can give you the clear understanding, but let me pay the bills. Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Sony might be at Comic-Con Z, you never know. Koopman with the $1.99. You bots be damn it. You bots be more happy for shows than games. McNeil Christian with the $4.99. Baron capping for his Nintendo brothers, happy because Step has been added to Animal Crossing. Sit your ass down. Ricky Brown with the $2. Look, ponies are changing the narrative. All right, I'll tell you the truth what's going on. Let me tell you the truth what's going on. It ain't the coronavirus. It ain't that Sony's scared. It ain't that they're not ready. You want to know what the real issue is, Z?
What? Saving money?
It's the goddamn crap gamer curse.
Oh shit!
It's the goddamn crap gamer curse. And you have to blame Kratos.
Oh, hey, yo,
He brought this curse upon y'all.
Hey,
Crap Gamer went back
It
to
is this crap gamer
Xbox.
curse. I'm telling
Back
you.
to Xbox.
Boss, to what you said,
That's why y'all
if
haven't
that
heard
was
from
the
me. Gonna
case,
come back.
Samsung wouldn't have just held their S20 event.
Samsung's a different company. We don't know
They
what's
Asian though, and they don't know.
They don't know the culture over at
And they
Sony.
shit made in Foxconn too.
Look, you have natural disasters and shit like that all the time where maybe the county don't call and that don't call people to go home. And some businesses just say, everybody shook here so y'all can go.
Again, I had to cut this fuck nigga mic. He talking about tornadoes in Arkansas. I don't want to hear about tornadoes in goddamn Ohio. I want to know about the goddamn shows that I bet on the wrong goddamn horse. No pun intended. Goddamn it, Moss.
Hashtag crap gamer curse.
See, I'm gonna tell you this: if you want shows, go over to Microsoft. If you want the games and the AAA bangers, stay on Microsoft.
So why not have a show? Like online.
You can't on one hand support your theory saying, hey, look at these other companies backing out, and then disputing the large major companies that are still having their events. You can't do that, brother.
I'm just saying.
That's exactly what you're doing.
Money. They don't care.
Listen,
I do the reverse.
my company, right? My company. Listen, let me tell you this, and this is personal. My company now will not let us travel for the foreseeable future, right? So that means I won't be on. Y'all won't see me on these planes or anything for a while, right? Now that's our company, right? That don't mean that every company in America should do the same.
Because of the
That's
virus.
their own thing if they want to do. Facebook decided to do the same thing. They said, you know what? We don't feel comfortable. We got employees that don't feel comfortable. We're not finna make them. Therefore, we're gonna pull out. That's their job.
Companies stayed in.
You can't.
All right, hold on. Let me pay the bills real quick.
The
Let me pay the bills real quick. Locaism with the $5. I want to see all this laughter and joking when Sony started dropping them games grocery store and R&B with the 2. Kratos, you are a fool. Was the Crab Gamer contract worth it? To bring all this destruction to the PlayStation brand.
In order to see them bots
destruction.
I got one goddamn.
I want to say this though.
This is a better argument, and I want to just say this.
I want to say this. All these events that Sony is pulling out here in America are the people that live in those cities, are the companies that are in those cities, are they stopping their employees from going to work?
They still have
working remotely.
Some of them working remotely. With Sony though. That's what I'm saying. Sony, what's that got to do with Facebook?
Hey,
what is Facebook running from? What is Facebook running from?
I don't know
what about Facebook?
That's what I'm saying. It's not clear cut that they're dodging anything.
Facebook
is not at
who the fuck checking for Facebook?
I will say
who the fuck is checking for Candy Crush?
I will say this: the numbers that are being released publicly through the media are not correct. Any numbers you see, they're going to lowball so that there will not be mass hysteria throughout the world or the population. I would say that it is way worse than what the media is telling us.
Well, why you fucking sitting there taking a fact?
Thank you.
I'm telling y'all this.
You just contradicted yourself.
Hey, folks.
You just contradicted yourself.
I'm telling you this is the better.
This motherfucker Mike.
My Post
just contradicted itself.
Hey, Post. Listen, hold up, Post. Hey, Post. Your ass went in my. Hold on.
You're not understanding.
Hold on one goddamn second. Hey, Post.
Goddamn.
Your ass went missing when them Bruins went standing up all last week. Now you don't. What type of ass backwards are you talking now?
The doctor in China that went missing.
He's throwing y'all a bone.
Saying it was 600 or 700.
Who went missing in China?
He said it. They killed him. He said it was 50,000 people.
You talking about where's Waldo? Come on, man. I ain't got time for this shit. This does not expand your mind.
He's a doctor.
Take advice from
Stop. Let me pay the chat. All right.
Pay the bill.
Stop. Let me pay the super chat. The Ravenflow with the $4.99. Neth might be right. That grocery store crap gamer said Sea of Thieves was the greatest game of the generation. Must have run through the cough medicine, so he said crazy stuff. Diabetic gaming. A Child of God with the $5. The Last of Us, the transgender robot game. God of War, and all the same game. That Dreams, though. Sony been hyping the same Ford game since 2016. Rice Eater with the $2. What did Microsoft win by Sony not going to the show? Laughing my fucking ass off. McNeil Christian with the $1.99. Hey, Moss, Facebook game Sorry, Facebook gaming running from Mixer left my ass off. Still no. Yeah, right. J-Dub, the PlayStation 5 internally is trash. That's why they're running scared. Ricky Brown with the 2. Sony pulling out the sex tape. Damn. The fuck. Ravenclaw with the 199. Xbox high on them weed crispy treats.
I hold on one second.
Facebook is mostly Oculus stuff.
I haven't heard the ponies hype any new game beyond The Last of Us besides C.
That's all they need, though. That motherfucker
we got a brand new 90. We got a brand new 90 rated fucking game. What you talking about?
That game ain't no rated, no.
That's all you been seeing on
It's not even a game. It's a do-it-yourself.
Y'all ain't had a game drop yet.
The first game of the year
Sony dropped was a 90 Metacritic
game. What a time. Listen,
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids is the next.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, listen.
People sold you a $60 do-it-yourself game.
I ain't gonna lie.
It's 50.
Now, on a game tip, Microsoft, they motherfuckers shaking it in a $3 bill. You know what I mean? In a drug transaction, right? Motherfucker, I'd rather buy half a kid cocaine from Undercover Cop, man. You got motherfucking Bleeding Edge. Honey, I Shrunk the Niggas. And Battle Roads, like them motherfuckers spookier than the Masterpiece nigga. But I'm just saying, Sony got these last 2 goddamn games.
They had nothing. What are you
They got The Last
about?
of Us coming out, and they got Ghost of Tsushima. Last of Us, maybe the goddamn game of the goddamn generation,
which ain't no time soon. And Ghost of Tsushima don't have a release date.
Final Fantasy 7.
Talking about right.
Final Fantasy 7.
Final Fantasy 7.
That is not a Sony game.
Neo 2. We got all of that. Shut up, Baron. You got Animal Crossing.
That is not a Sony game. That's
coming to Xbox too.
Game. So why are we talking about Final Fantasy?
Hey, you talking about Deus Ex, didn't you? That ain't a Nintendo game.
Sit your ass down.
Yeah, the robot game.
Yeah.
Hey, SS
I never talked about that game. What are you talking
Hey, can't ban you was capping for The Witcher 2 months ago, Baron. Shut the fuck up.
Hey, but
Wait, Marvel vs. Capcom, is that a Nintendo game?
The Dream State just not came out.
Cap for that.
It's still a PlayStation
Exactly.
game,
Marvel
right?
vs. Capcom.
Dreams just came out.
That's not even on Nintendo. What are you talking about?
Pay the
Ultimate
bill.
Alliance.
If I may say so.
SS9 Vegeta with the $2. Xbox don't believe in games, they believe in Ninja.
Oh, okay. And would you know somebody that said when they want to say who was that? I said they want to say something. Who's that?
Flame Away with the $2. Final Fantasy 7 and Nihil are coming to PC. They don't count. Nah, they count. They count.
Okay, but who was it they wanted to say something? Who's that?
Yeah.
This who?
That's Pastor Joe.
Oh, R&B ain't lying, bro. You in R. Kelly's sex dungeon right now, brother. You wanted to call back.
Yeah, McNeil Christian with the $4.99. We talking gaming. Well, sorry, we taking gaming advice from Post. We remember Crackdown Destruction being better than Battlefield.
Oh man.
Yeah, Post.
That was the biggest L of the year there.
This is what happens.
No, be quiet.
When they can't beat my logic, they always call me names.
Logic. This motherfucker, Post, y'all get real challenged as a result of name calling. Y'all can't debate him. Goddamn, Post.
Wait, hold on.
In post defense of that. In post of that would have been true if the game actually had real environments in it.
Oh shit! Hey, Post up, real quick. How many hours did you put in Bleeding Edge?
What about your trip? Oh shit! Oh shit!
I played it. Did you play it?
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Oh shit!
Have you heard me capping for Bleeding Edge?
Nah, don't make that excuse.
Oh, okay then. Okay.
All right, J Pro with the 5. Baron, shut the fuck up. Nintendo sold used cardboard boxes. You grocery store had no problem. Dreams isn't a game; it's an experience. Floyd Mayweather with the $5. Baron, you find it funny. You find it funny Sony fans are making Nintendo games inside of Dreams, and they want to play Mario if it's a game they don't like.
I got a problem with that.
We make all them games. We make fun of y'all. We making all them.
Y'all sit up here and call Xbox games and Nintendo games dog shit all day.
They are
access to Dreams, and instead of making Sony games or remaking Sony old games, y'all making Xbox and Nintendo games.
We poking fun at you. We're making a better version of y'all games inside of Dreams.
Buddy. That's some suspect shit.
We made a better looking Forza.
The first thing you're capping for is the Halo.
We got Floyd Mayweather and J Pro.
Just hold the L on that.
Yeah, we got both. But I'll read Floyd again. Baron, do you find it funny that Sony Sony fans are making Nintendo games inside of Dreams, or do they want to play Mario if they say they don't like it?
Let me answer that. Real quick. I've said this for years that Sony fans are the most undercover lovers of Nintendo. It's just that simple. They want their company Sony to be like Nintendo.
Well,
that's what they want.
We are the original Nintendo fans.
Look, I don't stop lying, J-Dub. J-Dub owns 4 Switches.
I don't care what.
Well, at least Nintendo fans support their games.
Let me tell you something. I don't care what fan base you are.
For that one.
If Mario go to the Xbox or the PlayStation, motherfuckers gonna be super excited. I don't care what fan base.
Nintendo will be dead if that happened.
Hold on.
Wait, hold on. J Pro with the $5. Baron, shut the fuck up. Nintendo sold used cardboard boxes. You grocery store had no problems. Dream isn't a game; it's an experience. And Crazy Horse with the $199. J Dub, what have you built in Dreams? And speaking of Dreams,
you're right.
Sony fans have created these experiences in Dreams. They've created Mario, they created Halo. Nintendo fans have created some real suspect stuff in Dreams. What the fuck is going on in there? Sorry, not Dreams. Yeah, the fighting game.
Hold on. Wait.
Somebody got a weird shit they've been doing in there.
Wait, hold on 1 second. I don't know who got. We put 1 second. Hey, Pastor Joe, say something. Is that your mic or feedback? Say something, Pastor Joe.
Yo.
What
Hear me, Cliff?
Your background loud as hell. What you got? Kel in the cab or something, brother? I know you in the third one. Wait. Let me see. Yeah, you sound horrible, brother.
Out of all the content you can create in Dreams,
You know what I mean?
they pick the content that they trash the most. Xbox and Nintendo games. That shit crazy.
Okay, post up. You know why, right?
Halo trash, but we finna make it in Dreams.
Well, no, this the reality of it. They understand that their first party lineup is boring as fuck, and they just want to be interesting. That's all.
Wait, hold on 1 second. My man, T Easy 83. You there? T Easy 83.
His mic's moving, but I don't hear him.
Yeah, you gotta select your mic. Whatever.
Oh wait, is that it?
Yeah, me clear now?
No, that's not T.
No.
That's goddamn Joe. He still sounds like shit.
He's gonna have to back out and go to the.
Hey, close. Hey, listen, Joe. Close Discord.
He's gonna have to pray for that mic.
Yeah, you under your God-fearing man. Close Discord up. Say, Our Father who art in heaven, I be thy name, thy kingdom come, and open Discord back up, and maybe that shit'll work for you. That shit,
he's out there on a mission. He's converting.
Yeah, they're like,
pay the bill, Nito.
Hey, McNucker's shit with the $9.99. Last person who disagreed with Baron, he broke his goddamn neck. We got the footage, and you are making fun of Dreams, but you're overlooking that shit and Smash Pause community makes in Stage Builder, Baron. Yeah, let's talk about Stage Builder. Look at the shit they built in there.
First of all, I didn't break anybody's neck.
Come on, weirdos.
Yes, you did.
No, you murdered. Not for lack of trying.
Why y'all keep?
Hey yo, I got a serious question though. Real talk.
Looking at Z face,
just before you tell us Z,
right now.
Huh?
Animal Crossing is going to sell more than anything Xbox has. Number one.
Hey,
he said anything. Anything.
Man, you can boot the fuck out for that one.
Hey,
I don't even know what he said.
I don't even know. Hey, bro, you sound like the Mighty Quinn. Hey, bro, hey, Pastor Joe, I'm gonna know you're a mic, bro. You sound horrible, brother.
I sound Arab and Jamaican. Anything you want.
That motherfucker sound like you sound like that snake in the garden you was talking about. Up in Twillicus. Yeah, we're gonna try to get next week. Or we're gonna have a one-on-one council. We gotta get your mic together, brother. You sound like horrible. But this is the question I have, right?
Is he Jamaican or Arab?
I don't even know. But this is the question that I have. Now,
oh my god,
when was it? No, man, T-Easy, you get your mic together, T-Easy? You gotta go to the settings, T-Easy, and choose your mic. I unmuted you, brother, so you can talk. Go to the settings and select your mic or whatever you're on your phone. I don't know what you're on.
Did you get what I sent you?
Oh, about them having a showing in April?
Yeah, in April. Yeah.
R&B the Third said, "My bag, Z. I was chopping their body. You got until end of E320 to sign that contract, or you going up under the bus with the rest of the ponies, man. Listen here, man. Listen here. Check this shit out, right? At the end of this is the this is the question that I have. There have been a lot of changes at goddamn Sony over the last year and a half, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And something I did say publicly, and maybe I don't know, maybe IGN or whatever may come out and start talking about it more later. I don't know, but just know that I told you first. There's a lot of things that happen internally at Sony, right? So when was the first shows they start pulling out? Was when the last 2 years? This was about the last 2 years, right? But when last time they went to E3?
E3 2018. They pulled out of E3 2019 last year.
So okay, 19. Yep. PAX.
18,
I mean, they 19. They didn't do their Paris week show. They didn't do Gamescom. They haven't done that in a minute.
To be honest with you,
they haven't done PSX. They haven't done that. They ain't not doing it again this year or whatever.
To be honest with you, the weird stuff started happening at E3 2018 when they came to the show with 4 damn games, and they had everybody outside in a damn hut.
Well, I mean, it's towards the end of the generation
for half an hour.
But 4 big games. I mean, but you fair, Microsoft they ain't had no goddamn games either. They did a whole bunch of multiplats. And you know what I mean? And Nintendo showed up with some cardboard. We gonna keep this goddamn thing a buck now.
They did not.
Nah, that's not keeping it a buck. You clown Microsoft for having the same game.
Microsoft had a better show that year.
But give Sony the benefit of the doubt for showing the same games for the last 6
Well, look at the games they're showing. Compared it to what Microsoft
It doesn't matter though.
How many of those games turned out to be great though? That's
only 2 of them is great. Like,
like stop it.
Okay, all right. We gonna all right. This is where we put the mask back on. What goddamn game from Microsoft they should would have been great outside of Gears, Forza, and Halo?
Gears, Forza, and Halo is better than half of them motherfuckers.
Hey, that's their new thing now. Whenever they ask a Microsoft question, they have to make the exception of Gears of Forza and Halo.
I'm just being honest. We have
to make that exception.
Okay. They did. You told me to wait to XO18, XO19. What games? What games did they show at all these shows?
What did Sony show you outside of Uncharted, The Last of Us?
Okay. Outside of you had. Okay. Let me answer your question. Let me answer your question. Right? Neo, they had that.
That's not first party. I'm talking about first party. Come on.
First party.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
God of War. I guess that's first party.
Okay. Yeah. I said what you can't use
to be fair, it wasn't first party at the time.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Listen,
are we Horizon Zero Dawn? Are we even doing this right now?
You see how we feel.
No, I'm just saying. Are we even really doing this right now though? Like really?
Last 2.5 years, it wasn't that.
Let's be real.
Sony
Yeah,
been putting out content though. Sony been putting out major content though.
But not even that. But this is what they do.
They've been putting out major content. You can't take that away from them.
But this is what Sony's been doing. What Microsoft been doing hasn't done. Between getting your Last of Us or your God of War, they've been doing second and third party deals with games like Neo. Great games, they're rated high. You know what I mean? They appeal to the audience. Even the Yakuza series, whether you like it or not, shit like that, right? You know, or even like I said, you know, even Final Fantasy, even though it's coming out a year later to another platform, they've been doing stuff like that in between getting the Uncharted, the Last of Us. Yeah. Microsoft hasn't done that. They've been giving us games like Crackdown and Bleeding Edge.
If you look at Neo, they bringing out a Neo 2, and they just said they want to make another exclusive for the PS5 within the same realm. Like, I don't know what Microsoft did to Japan, but they're not fucking with the Xbox.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, you know what,
I don't know what they did to Japan.
No, this is the truth. So after 2016, because there are a lot of goddamn projects with council, Microsoft closed their goddamn books, they purse strings, and stopped going out there and acquiring these deals. Not even so much even when they did the third-party deals, right, with the promotion, which is stupid, they didn't secure any fucking exclusive content, while Sony still went out and did these things. So, overall, even though, like I said, you know, with the Red Dead exclusive content, the Call of Duty exclusive content, it was your main man, Phil the Axeman Spencer, went out there but said it's unhealthy for gamers. Talking some other shit. You sound like Moss talking about tornadoes in fucking Arkansas. Like that shit was crazy.
How the subject get the microphone?
Hold on, we got a lot of bills here.
Oh, better bills.
Don't worry, because they got him a Jim Ryan. Bring him up now.
R&B the third with the $5. My bad, Z. I was chopping up a body. Yeah, until the end of E3 2020 to sign the contract, you're going to go under the bus with the rest of the ponies. The Ravenflow with the $199. Baron had one too many Labo chair shots. Coopman with the $4.99. I don't care about the show. Just show me games, and you can show it on YouTube. I would be happy. R&B with the $2. Hellblade 2, Project Mara, and Bleeding Edge. Damn, it's more. Steel Nuggets with the 5. PlayStation ponies out here fronting like y'all gaming the most on a 2-hour battery life controller. The Ravenflow with the $1.99. R&B, sit your Rudy Pooty ass down. Those AA games. Rossetti with the 2. Just got here, but Xbox is dog shit. And R&B with the 2.
Hey, that's
Raven, tell your mama to have my rent money on time.
Hey, the Ravenflow gotta be from Chicago. He called him a Rudy Poo.
Hey, yo, but at the end of the day, though, here's the thing. First, as being a fan, like I said before, like being in fanfare service, I'm not on the line with about Sony's big in the E3 or E3 is irrelevant because I get excited to look at the new stuff, right? You're never gonna hear me cap for that. They should have did a show for whatever reason, right? And there's something. But my issue is why they're so tight-lipped, right? When they're, your biggest competitor came out and showed showed the box, showed one goddamn game. Mine was why is Sony so quiet?
I told you already, Z.
And then, like I said again, and then Naughty Dog came out this last week, said they were going there. Everybody waiting to see The Last of Us, and then just pull out the last minute. For a cold sore, I'm not saying that the riots ain't serious. I'm not, making any light of that. I'm just saying that they're just too quiet for me. You know what I mean? I'm not saying,
what about the new game they just showed?
What new game?
What new game?
Yeah, here, the new game they just showed. Here, I'll give it to you.
It must be trash because
Sony just showed a new game.
I do understand. You have these fanboys on Twitter, on social media. They hyping up all
this is helped by
numbers.
Sony developers.
They saying Sony won this.
Never, you talking about that garbage?
Shut up.
Let me see my screen here.
Sony don't seem like that confident company right now. They too.
Hold on. No, this is like wait, hold on one second.
That's around the generation, man.
Hold on 1 second. No, this is hold on.
Hey,
you talking about
you're putting that shit on the screen. You're not denying that one.
That game looked like Bleeding Edge took a shit. That game looked like Bleeding Edge threw up everywhere, bro.
Hey, that's Sony's new game. Sony helped develop it.
Oh shit!
I don't want to hear another
and you guys haven't been talking about it.
What is
I want to hear
Sony helped develop this game too.
Shit! New amazing hero shoot.
Oh shit!
That shit looked like Bleeding Edge took a shit.
Oh my god! What the hell is
Wait!
Look at the animation. Look at the animation. I don't want to hear shit else about
this is a new game. What are you talking about? They've been quiet.
Development.
This is exclusive?
Shit about
this is exclusive. They helped develop the shit.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
You want proof? I'll send you the proof.
What?
That nigga Neff messy as fuck.
Oh shit!
And you've been making fun of Bleeding Edge all this time too.
Oh shit!
Whoa, you right?
Like Bleeding Edge ain't it, but it looks better than this shit. This looks like straight dog shit.
What is this?
That shit looks
Word.
That bitch got PS2 animations.
Bruh, these dudes
somebody made that dream.
Explosions from the Wii on here. Like, what the hell?
Oh shit!
This is developed by Flux Art Studio with the support of PlayStation talents.
What?
Oh
What
shit!
the hell is Flux Art?
Wait, oh shit! Hold up.
Have y'all been kind of noticing though? Like,
Was this shit made in dreams?
Oh shit!
Yeah, I told him. And wait, didn't Porter Rock tell me they're not investing more in multiplayer?
Hey, drop the
See, this is shit I'm talking about.
Look,
I was just about to say, if you look at a lot of their current or coming up titles, I'm noticing a little
Predator?
theme with multiplayer, bruh. Godfall, they play for that exclusive.
They already said they wanted one more time.
Drop the frame on that
know.
name, and you got a whole hoe out.
Hey, the Ravenflow with the $1.99. R&B Mama said you ain't got no exclusives, fool. R&B with the $2. Raven, just make sure your nightlight's on, grocery store. Ravenflow with the $1.99. Keep dancing, spaghetti legs. R&B with the 2. Pony shit on Bleeding Edge, but they got this. Rossetti with the 2. Baron don't act like Damon X Machina didn't happen. Hold on, we got more. McNeil Christian with the $1.99.
Look better than that.
The difference is we're not hyping it. Y'all reaching. Carlos Crispin with the 2. Now you know how everyone sees Battletoads. Steel Knuckles with the 2, that's a PlayStation 5 graphics.
Hold on, no.
Battletoads look better than that shit, bro.
They sitting up here trash Battletoads.
Y'all need a
They
pump?
trash Bleeding Edge.
Stop that. That's a third party.
Grounded, right?
Stop that. That's a third party.
Sony helped develop it though.
So was Godfall and y'all hyping that.
They invested into an exclusive.
Godfall's third party, y'all hyping that.
Pull up
Godfall's
Patapon.
third party, y'all hyping that.
Can I ask a question?
They were celebrating Patapon.
Y'all act like
They were celebrating Patapon.
No, y'all
pull up
act like we ain't got
Patapon, see?
What about the Last of Us?
No, pull up Patapon.
I got a question. I got a question for you. Know about that.
One at a time.
Whole panel, man.
What about you?
Vaughn, go ahead.
All right, my question is.
Hold on, who going? Me or you? Who going?
Okay, Vaughn.
Let Baby go.
All right, my question is.
Oh, go ahead.
No, go, Vaughn. I know you work. Yeah, go, Vaughn. Yeah,
Go ahead. Go. You can go first. Go ahead.
Hey, I just want to know because I'm talking real crazy right now. Pizzo and Post, how many games I got beat on Xbox between both of y'all together?
Oh shit! This nigga gave me this one.
In total?
Yeah.
In total, nigga?
Yeah.
Man, in total, you got 10.
For 2? No, they don't got 2.
Fuck
For 2.
I would say this. I've been watching a lot of Law and Order.
And Post has like 1.
I plead the fifth on the grounds that I may incriminate myself.
You can't plead the fifth. You can't come
I plead the fifth.
I'm gonna say I own 300 plus. I don't know how many I've been.
Hey, but you ponies was out there hyping Patapon. Pull that shit up, see?
All right, let me get my question. Don't pull that up. That's not even worth pulling.
I bet your Patapon got high rated.
Leave it alone, man.
Oh,
Leave it alone.
Hey, I bet you Predator score higher than Bleed Ass.
Now, this is the question I got. Right, this is the
What
question.
Death Stranding scores got again?
Did you play Death Stranding?
I didn't. I ain't buy that one. I ain't buy that one.
That's 2 years ago, Post. For that one.
I didn't see Kratos come out.
Nigga Pizzo standing dead.
We didn't get Kratos tweeting that he beat Death Stranded either. What happened, Kratos?
Well, motherfuckers, I'm right at that.
Everybody dropped that garbage after they got it.
No,
they don't even talk about Death. They don't even talk about Death Stranding no more.
Sit down.
I got the platinum and concrete.
Did you beat it, Kratos? Answer the
Have you beat God of
question.
War, Post? Have you beat God of War yet?
Did you beat it?
Have you beat God of War? Have you beat God of War?
No, hold up. Did you beat
You cannot lie. You cannot perjure yourself on the stand.
Post up. Have you beat God of War?
Did you beat Death Stranded?
Did you beat Gears of War?
I'm right at the end.
I did not beat God of War.
What, J-Dub, why have you not beat Death Stranding, though?
No, because I'm going for the platinum. I'm doing everything.
But you can get the platinum after you beat it. Why didn't you beat it?
That ain't how I play it.
Kratos,
Nah, you don't want to beat that shit.
I play it one time.
That's what I thought.
I try to do
No, you don't restart the game or anything. You just keep playing.
He said that ain't how I want.
Hold on.
This brother was hyping up Death Stranding more than anybody. 90 minute game.
Did you beat Gears, Post? Did you beat Gears? It was a free game, Post.
Post, you can't even read.
He did beat it, and his excuse is.
Did you beat Gears of War?
Hey, Kratos' excuse is that ain't how I play it.
No, did you beat God of War or Gears of War 5?
Go ahead, Z.
Did you
I gotta pay the bills.
I got a question.
Yeah, we got a bunch of free bills, actually.
All right, I'm gonna pay the bills right quick. My man SS9 said, "Bots, name one game that tops God of War or The Last of Us 2." Good question.
That ain't go with that. That ain't go with that.
No, because we can't.
That's subjective, brother.
Man, Post, no.
Why they can't name that? I'm interested. Why they can't name
man, I
it?
gotta pay these free bills. So I got some free bills. You said, yeah. Hold on. I'm sorry. Let me put the app up. Hold on 1 second. Sponsors.
That is subjective. Because even though I might
got to do with
you might like The Last of Us, you might enjoy others' games more than enjoy that.
How we back to Xbox bashing?
What's the last game you beat, Post? Spider-Man.
I
remember because I know.
If that's subjective, why you clown the guy for saying Death Stranding was better than Gears 5?
I did not clown nobody, but I do.
Yeah, you did.
Shut your puss ass up. You fresh off of twerking. You sweating. You need to dry yourself off.
Oh, hold on. I got a question for Post. Post, I got a question for you.
What's up?
Why Days Gone so better than Gears 5? Oh shit, Gears 5 was free.
Do you know that for a fact?
Gears 5 yeah, hold up.
What Gears 5's numbers do you have? What are you comparing it to?
Whoa. What are even Days Gone's numbers?
Y'all gonna let me finish?
First of all.
Go ahead.
Days Gone wasn't even the top 20. They wasn't even the top 20 in the MVP for last year.
That doesn't mean nothing.
Wait a minute.
That doesn't mean nothing.
7 million.
I need a link to this 7 million.
State of Decay. The State of Decay.
I need a link to this 7 million because
State of Decay
heard
charted
that.
in the top 10. The only thing we got about Gears.
No, I'm talking for the whole year.
Better than Gears 4.
Stop it.
All right, hold on. Let me pay these bills right quick. I got some more free bills.
RB with the $2. I know 90 million console owners don't like God of War.
Oh shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me pay these bills right quick. My man King Player, I'm sure I got the app. You guys want to use the free message app? It's up and running right now. It's working. King Player said free. Ricey to 79. You bots forgot. Sony is still actually selling the PS4. Sony doesn't need to jump. Microsoft has zero power to make Sony reveal anything.
I'm glad y'all still living in that delusional land.
I ain't done yet. Hold up. Yeah, I'm gonna come back to that. We'll come back to that. Hold up, we got more. My man Lou. Shout out to Lou too, man. We aren't Xbox. We want better for our lives as customers, I guess. Damn. I guess we want better for ours. God damn, brother. As consumers, Sony, where are my shows at? Okay, all right. Okay, but anyway, here's the answer right here, right? Hold on. The answer before we get the other bill. The answer right here. You bots forgot. Sony is still actually selling the PS4. Sony doesn't need to jump. Microsoft has zero power to make Sony reveal anything at the moment. Hey, Ricey, that's the dumbest shit I've ever read in my goddamn life. The generation. Wait. Hey, Ricey, you my man, right? But listen here, man. Go and sit the fuck down and have a coke in his mouth. The generation starts in about when the fuck is November? What month is this? We in February? So we got fucking 9 goddamn months. You got to start hyping them up. You got to realize Sony's coming out with a $500 goddamn console, right? Like, we all know about it. We the hardcore. But 90% of the guys don't know about this shit, man. Yeah, like, y'all motherfuckers confused. I keep saying this. Y'all keep confusing that 105 million or 110 million PlayStation fans bought the PlayStation. You might have had 40 million diehards that's gonna be there. Rest of the motherfuckers is casuals. That are not fuck. How should I say? Don't care how they consume their media. Like, you know what I mean? Like, this is actual facts, and this is actually me talking. I'm not gonna say anything. Talking to somebody also within the industry.
That's another thing I said back in the day.
Yeah, but you know, like if they just being like the diehards, they care about the ecosystem, they care about that. And look, if the 360 generation improved that shit to you, well, what happened? All these motherfuckers that had it, but all these that whatever the fuck they came, and that motherfucker native backwards compatible, right? They didn't give a fuck about none of that shit. They went across the street over to Sony. Like, you know what I mean? Like you can't just
hesitation either.
Oh, you can't, how you say you can't be this foreign going? Look at Nintendo with the Wii, 200 million goddamn consoles, whatever the fuck they sold. They came up with the Wii, you fell flat on their goddamn face and boom. You can't, you know what I mean? Especially when you coming out that bitch with a $5 goddamn box.
It's this preconceived notion that Sony fans feel that 103, 109 million people, whatever it is just going to automatically flock to the PlayStation 5 again.
I've been saying this for months.
You got the casuals out there that you have to, each generation, you have to,
Me too,
so these companies have to resell themselves to gamers. Maybe not the hardcores because they set it on what they want.
Oh, no, they have to resell themselves.
On the casual, you have to resell yourself to your consumer base again. It's not guaranteed that fan base that they established in this gen is just going to automatically carry over. That's why when this new gen start off, it's going to be at 0-0 again.
Why are you excited for the new
Xbox?
Why are you excited for the new Xbox?
Huh?
Why are you excited for the new Xbox?
For me? Well,
yeah.
Well, they actually showed stuff for you to be excited about.
What they show? What they show?
They show Halo.
They show Halo.
I know Halo.
How I feel about
they
it.
show Halo. I know Halo.
They showed up. What was it?
Hellblade 2.
Hellblade 2.
How many?
They already confirmed that another developer is going to have another project being shown very soon. They showed the console.
Yep. We also hearing that the coalition for to take a 3 to 4 year break on Gears and may be working on a new IP.
How many y'all be?
So I mean, it's a lot of stuff. I'm an Xbox fan, so I'm gonna get it regardless. That's why I'm looking forward to it.
Look, just to keep it a buck, that reveal was awesome at the Game Award. All right, Vedger with the 119. How can Sony bleeding?
Oh yeah, you got it right. I'm sorry, you got it right.
Yeah, R&B got the 90 people who care about God of War. How can Sony beat Bleeding Edge with a second party project as this is Bleeding Edge 2.0? This is like getting beat by Sony without Sony even holding the baseball bat. Not like this. Xbox, not like this. Floyd Mayweather with the $5. A game selling 7 million discounted at $5 is nothing to be proud of. What the fuck are you talking about, you dummies? Of course it'll sell. There's nothing else to play. T-Easy. Let me scroll back up to him with the $5. The Last of Us 2 comes out May 29th. Xbox E3 is June 9th. That's a problem. Xbox fans won't be there and won't be.
That's a problem for who?
Xbox fans won't be there. They'll be playing The Last of Us 2 May 29th, 2020 away. Facts. SS9 Vegeta with the 2. Xbox games and Nintendo games are on the same level. The Ravenflow with the $199.
Wow.
Sony is the only brand that has averaged 100 million consoles. Random owner with the $199. Z, are you saying Xbox is gonna dog walk the PlayStation 5 next generation?
That's not what I said.
Hold on, let me ask you a question.
Did he just put The Last of Us 2 up against?
Let me say this real quick because this is ridiculous. I don't give a damn what comes out. When E3 happens, everybody's attention is going to be on that.
Facts.
You might play the game, you might buy the game, but everybody's attention is going to be on what's happening at E3. Yep. A game ain't going to stop what's going on at E3. It's not even going to affect
whether you watching to see Microsoft succeed or fail, you will be watching.
Hold up, and PlayStation do got to answer the Bleeding Edge already. Predator on the same level as Bleeding Edge. It is though.
No, we just saw their answer to that. That's that game that we just showed.
Now, to answer this guy's question, shout out to him. What's his name? The random. First time I'm seeing him in the chat. Shout out to you for swinging by. Z, are you saying that the Xbox? I'm not saying that. I'm looking at the camera. The Xbox is dog shit. And they show me other. What I'm saying to you guys is I don't like this approach that Sony's taking. You know what I mean? It kind of puts me reminiscent of Sony 2006. Of them being very cocky again, you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. You know, you need 2 jobs, this, that, and the other. Like, bro, like they listen. You gotta realize this. Forget all of the cap. This is fact. These shows, whatever for the kids, whether you say they're irrelevant, they're for fanfare. They get the people excited. You know, people were looking to get their hands on what do you call it, The Last of Us, this, that, and the other, right? Fuck it. If you don't want to do any public events because of fucking herpes simplex A, not a problem. Do a fucking online goddamn show like you did for the fucking. Tell us something. You know what I mean? That's all that I'm saying. This kind of reminds me of Microsoft holding their goddamn cards so close to the chest and coming out that bitch and missing a wide open 3-point with the game on the line. You know what I mean? And here's the thing. Whether the power or not, right? It's going to be what it's going to be, right? At the end of the day, right? Because it's going to ultimately be up to Sony's developers and Microsoft developers to make those consoles truly shine. You know what I mean? As far as the multiplats, yeah, I know I'm not going. Whether one is native 4K or they both probably do native, but you know what I mean? But about the same shit between the multiplats, you know what I mean? But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, again, it's up to their own studios to showcase the power of the goddamn console, you know what I mean? And if they still fumbling around trying to this motherfucker come out in 9 months to my mass production, like that's not right now. Shit should be about next month going into mass production to get ready for the holidays and X, Y, and Z. You know what I mean? To shit, you know what I mean? Like that's not a lot of time to be launching a $500 product console to the consumers. You know what I mean? With your card so close to the chest. Look, I gotta say this one last thing. You see what they did with the PS4, right? They had the unveil, and they had this foregone conclusion that Microsoft was going to win this generation, right? Everybody was saying that, right? Sony came out that bitch with an offensive show. They didn't show the console, which we didn't need to. I don't give a fuck about that. But they showed some game, a 30-minute show, something with a glimpse of what their next generation is going to look like, right? Like, you know what I mean? And they're well, I don't know what they're going to do, and it's just everything is just so quiet. Like, that's what I'm. And again, GDC is for tech, and you got a new console. New tech, supposed to be there, like that's, and Microsoft, I'm going to share my screen again. Now, this is a rumor that they're having like they did before E3. Let me share my screen here. That they're having a what it says, there have been many rumors and leaks for Microsoft next gen console that CX players can't wait to find out what the actual will. But they said they might be having a show, a dedicated show in April. You know what I mean?
And that's what we've been hearing behind the scenes.
Yeah, for a while. They're going to do something right before E3. Yep. Right before E3. You know what I mean? And still, Sony, come on, something. Listen, what's the guy last time got? What they just when they did the was it the Consumer Electronics event, right?
Yeah, see.
Okay, we were right.
Yeah, when they showed the logo.
Okay, yeah, look, looking at the camera. Xbox is dog shit, right? You ready? I got that out the way. Listen, they went to the goddamn CES event, right? Corey motherfucking Barlog, right? It's the first time I'm going. I mean, I'm so excited. Got everybody hyped up. Had me scream that dog shit, right? Listen, I hurt my goddamn neck. I felt, what did I mean? I fell asleep this way. I see two black motherfuckers pushing two old monkeys pushing a goddamn car vehicle on stage, and then the logo to PS5. I ain't know what the fuck was going on. Like that's crazy. What the fuck going on here, man? Like, come on, goddamn it! Like enough is enough right here.
I blame D-Batch. D-Batch was out there saying,
AMD was going to be there.
Since AMD, they're going to show some more Ryzen.
Yeah. Like, come on, Sony. Like, goddamn. And I'm not saying, and it might come out and slap the shut Xbox. I'm cool with that. I wanted to. Microsoft in their game. Like I said, these companies are at their best when they're going back and forth and lobbying for our fucking dollars. It's healthy for gaming. But goddamn, either box or throw rocks.
The more the days that pass, in terms of what you heard in terms of the overturn, the change of organization at Sony.
All right.
That's being true more and more because they're not doing things the way they did in the past. And a lot of insiders were saying that for a February event, and it's not here. We're at towards the end of February, and we hear nothing. What is going on over there? Like, this is too quiet. You're saying the PS5 is not ready? It's not ready. In what way is it not ready? Or you're not ready to show? What's going on?
I got some.
Ross said you with the $5. PlayStation been waiting for the longest. We go through this every gen. Xbox really didn't show nothing. Ross said again with the $5. Baron shouldn't be doing promos for Surviving Reggie, Phil's anime documentary. Kasich with the $5.
Say his last name.
I don't fucking know how to pronounce that. Red with the $5. Z, you shouldn't be worried about consoles. I'm willing to bet you can't even or never beat Super Mario Bros. On the NES. Prove you're a real gamer.
Who hasn't beat Mario on the NES?
Who's that?
Wait, what the fuck?
Read that shit again.
Z, you shouldn't even be worried about consoles. I'm willing to bet you can't even or never beat Super Mario Brothers on the NES.
Listen, fuck all that. Listen here, K-Mega. I know that's your motherfucking sock account. Play me anything, bitch. Whether it's Mortal Kombat, Tekken, Soul Calibur, Duty, Battlefield, Gears. I'm gonna show you how much of a game I am. Huh? Fuck nigga.
That ain't King Mega.
Well, why are we talking about Super Mario Brothers on the NES?
I listen to this motherfucker here confused sexually and twisted up mentally. I don't believe that he came at me like that. Like, I ain't got this motherfucker. I got an NES right.
What do you, man? We was doing Turtle Freeze before you was born. Fuck are you talking about?
You're playing fucking Pitfall, and you know.
I'm a gamer. Why I'm worried about consoles? Because I'm a goddamn nigga. I stream for hours all goddamn day playing goddamn games. What the fuck is you talking about?
Why you so hostile right
now? That's K-Mega. I know you was sent by goddamn GRG.
That ain't K-Mega.
I'm telling you right now, that's that fat bald head motherfucker was sent by GRG. If not, let me put
Fizame. That's the name.
Yeah, okay. Zim80. Shout out to Zim. Zim said scared. Mark Cerny, the only one who revealed specs to Wired.com. All Xbox did was show a cube, Schizophrenia Broad Part 2.
But that means something though.
Okay. Now, I listen, man. Like you're my man. Mark Cerny said a lot of weird shit, man. You know, motherfucking the Rapid Pack math. Fuck all that. And he also gave us my goddamn knack. 1 and 2. Fuck him, right? That don't mean a goddamn thing. And I don't even care about the power. Shout out to Mark Cerny. All praise to be to Allah. Shout out to Mark Cerny, right? But look, you know what I mean? He done said a lot of spooky shit. His goddamn stuff. You know what I mean? Racket Pack math and all that weird shit, right? Fuck all that. And he also gave us knack 1 and 2. So you know what I mean? I'll put that motherfucker in the same boat as goddamn what's the other motherfucker? This other weird motherfucker at Microsoft. And Greenberg.
Mello?
Yeah,
Greenberg.
Yeah, them look neck and neck. Like, I mean, goddamn. But here's the thing. And I'm gonna be real with you, right? And I'm gonna say it again. Xbox is dog shit. The first Hellblade was dog shit. But graphically, what they showed, I was saying, God damn. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just being like I don't like Killzone. Killzone is dog shit. But graphically, I was like, God damn. You know what I mean? And you know, and like God, you know, keep it all the way a buck. That's what gets me excited. You know what I mean? It's the what they say graphically, aesthetically, what I knew couldn't be done on previous generations. You know what I mean? I like this. Most launch games that come out are dog shit. They're not. We hype them up because they look pretty, but games get better and look better as the generation go on. We all know that, right? But going into a new generation, how they sell them to us, the hardcore, it looks better than what we had before. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that's going to be just going to be up to Sony and Microsoft. Whatever comes, you know, the multiplats are going to do what they do. Going to be a little shinier. But most casuals are not going to. I'm going to say this again on the record for those who don't know. These consoles are not going to sell like their predecessors out the gate, right? Most people don't buy their consoles until they get that like second price because they're kind of like $300, right? And here's going to be the tricky part, right? You have third party. I would not be surprised if Activision, Ubisoft, EA support the PS4 and the Xbox One S this whole entire generation because of x86. I would not be surprised with that. You know what I mean? You know, if you think I'm bullshitting, look at Call of Duty. They barely changed that upgrade that goddamn old ass Quake engine. You know what I mean? And it wasn't until you couldn't get Destiny and Destiny and fucking the new Duty that motherfuckers went out there and bought a PS4 or an Xbox One to play those goddamn games. Yeah. And these motherfuckers ain't gonna fly off the shelf. I mean, they gonna do what they do, you know, on holidays and then, you know, Black Friday. Everybody gonna do $1 million in that month. That's, you know, we got the November, December, easy $1 million. Then shit going, and after tax, shit gonna slow down. You know what I mean? For real. And I could also say
last thing. So?
Yeah, I know
you
so.
You really think so?
I know so. I can guarantee you this.
Why you know so?
Because they're $500 fucking.
Z, put your wallet up.
Hold on, wait a minute. This is where I think it's gonna.
Yeah.
Where?
This is
look at the
loot.
I was reading the thing. Also, that was free message. I'm sorry. What's in my wallet though?
Go ahead, man.
No.
Yeah. All right, a child gone with the $2. Z, while you're bullshitting, that PlayStation 5 logo was an 8K. Christian with the $2. Hey Z and Panel, what's good? I'm late as fuck. El Matador with the 5. Post down, stop with all the nonsense. Go be God of War. Sony just playing the close to the chest as usual. We got bangers coming this year. The Ravenflow with the 199. Correction Z. Aaron Greenberg has no neck. Dalby with the 199. Z, we can see your screen. And SS9 Vegeta with the $2. On a serious note, we want to see Post up beat God of War.
Okay,
one more. Rice Eater with the 5. Sony has exclusive PlayStation 5 games at launch. Microsoft told you halfwits they're not delivering next gen games for 2 years. Sony competing with themselves next generation.
Let me say something. According to who? I don't understand why these Sony's fans bring these stories out of their ass and say this stuff. According to who?
Wait, hold on. We got a lot of asinine comments in here. Shout out to Rice Eater. Rice Eater
is uninformed. He sounds like Sony Prophet. He's taking up Sony Prophet space right now with all this
that PS5 local was an AK. El Matter post down. Stop with all the nonsense. Go be God of War. Sony just playing chess as usual. We got bangers coming this year. You right? The Last of Us and the Ghost of Tsushima. And I do most likely they're gonna remaster. Re-release, The Last of Us on the PS5. Maybe add a multiplayer to it. The way to sell it again for $6, I wouldn't be surprised at that. What you said, corrections, the Aaron Greenberg has no neck. He shot the fuck out, Reflow. So on a serious note, we want to see Post beat God of War. That'd be a good stream for you, Post. Go through that shit.
I'm gonna make that happen. I got the PlayStation camera too, so
yeah.
I'm gonna be on the screen and everything.
All right, so he said Sony has PS5 games at launch. Well, they did show Godfall, right? But they also said, listen, that far as he said cross-gen development, according to, listen, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm not saying I'm for this, but you're not going to get a Spider-Man or a God of War like day one, because it's still exclusively, because again, their install base is not there, you know what I mean, yet.
It's not.
There's going to be like 2 years in, you know what I mean, whatever, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, or whatever the case may be. Like,
Also,
it's not only about that. It's just that it's just not.
I would
also,
it's not feasible.
We don't have one of the things that will determine whether they can make the quick turnover will be backwards compatibility. But Sony hasn't been clear on that. We don't know if it's just going to be PS4 only, or it's going to be PS4 P1, 2, 3, and the other one. And then we don't know if all games are going to be backwards compatibility or not.
I think it should be like, I don't know. I think that's like a no-brainer, especially the PS4.
It should be easy with the PS4 because of the architect. Yeah,
but hold on. He said like as far as like I'm gonna come back to that. R&B, yeah, he did. Sony already said that PS5 games will be on PS4. They are doing some cross,
yeah.
The PS4 is an instrument or something, right?
Yeah, whatever the fuck the case.
Of course, it's going to be cross-gen.
Well, okay, if you want to say they're going to have exclusive, they did show Godfall. That's on PS5.
Godfall ain't exclusive, damn it.
I don't count PC, bro. To be honest with you, I don't. I'm a console gamer.
This is the common sense right here.
Yeah.
If you look at the beginning of this gen, we didn't know. Everybody had the perception that the 360 was gonna going into this gen, the Xbox was gonna pick up where the 360 left off. We don't know what we're gonna like when these companies showed their hand. When Microsoft showed their hand with the Xbox One, they found out a majority, if not all of their fan base, didn't like what they was doing, and their fan base went over to the PlayStation 4. So we got to see what these companies going to put out on the table and see if we like it or not. That'll determine where everybody loyalty going to last with these systems.
And that's that's true. But the thing is, the way it's looking, it ain't looking too good for one particular company.
Well, I will say this, right? I will say this much, and I didn't have a conversation with these guys off the air. And I'm gonna say this again. There were a lot of people let go at Sony. You know what I mean? That's and again, maybe before the better, but for those who have that, how you say? I'll give you an example. For those who have those great, how you say, memories of Nintendo, they may think of Iwata, right, or Reggie, right? And a lot of people that were responsible for making the wheel, so a lot of people have a great memories of Sony, of Jack Tretton. I'm quite sure most of you Sony guys out there would prefer Jack Tretton over Jim Ryan. You know what I mean? That's just, it is what it is. And because, again, the things that they're doing now, we're making, exclusives for other platforms, taking them and putting on the platform, their software. You guys are not used to them doing that, right? I don't think that would have happened if Jack Tretton was there. But Jim Ryan's there, you know what I mean? And again, I've been saying this shit for months before. It's crazy? I've been saying this for months, right? This is a different conversation that I have. And, I say I don't lie about no goddamn video that's serious to me. I've been saying for months that Jim Ryan, that's right, whatever, the other guy, not Jim Ryan, the guy, the boss, he's more of like a Nadala guy. Sit back and he want their shit everywhere. The equals. I've been saying that shit for, y'all guys know, for months, for a while. Like, he's more of a, not saying software and service, but they want their shit everywhere, like, as far as their stocks. So right now, PlayStation brand itself, right? It makes Sony's the most money, right? More than the movies, more than this. So how can they expand on that great brand, and and then touch those 2 billion gamers? And I didn't, again, show what you decided to give you a PlayStation experience with or without the goddamn console. Now these are not my goddamn words. These are their words to their investors. And I think we have to stop thinking that Sony, whether we cater to us, they know they cater to their goddamn investors. You know what I mean? How could we take this shit to the next level? We already ride, you know what I mean? This, that, and the other. Then when they come out and saying they're going to be putting out fewer fucking AAA games and, or whatever the fuck the case may be, because Yoshida said himself, if they release 10, 3 will make money. They ain't doing that shit no more. You know what I mean? Or them investing more into, because when you think of multiplayer, you don't really think that's being Sony's strong suit. Look, now they want to go take over games, maybe like Predator or whatever may hit for them, pay dirt for them. Everybody look at a goddamn game like, fucking Fortnite, that maybe costs $10 they make, and make goddamn billions of fucking dollars. And I mean, whether you like it or not, I just keep telling y'all motherfuckers, all we can do is hold Sony feet to the fire as far as when it comes to them releasing quality games. Now, where they decide to put their software, we ain't got to say that shit, man. You know what I mean? They gonna do what they gonna do as a business. Are you really gonna cut off your nose and say, man, you know what? I ain't playing God of War 3. Man, that shit on Windows 10. Like, come on, who the fuck are we fooling here? You know what I mean? And for those who watch, go out and build a PC. You go have fun with that to be able to, whatever you're going to spend. I'm not counting no one's pockets, but if a motherfucker got a problem with spending $500 for a goddamn console, you know what I mean? Spending 15, whatever, $2,000 for a PC. Look, when they came out and showed those internal parts, what it cost $450, right? I'll tell you right now, it's gonna be $400, right? I've been saying this shit for a minute, right? And when Microsoft showed it, look, or they even saying it with the Xbox Series, the Xbox One X. Oh, that's 16 flop. That's gonna be $600. Sony, the $400 the right spot, this, that, and the other, right? You motherfuckers act like everybody want to go out and spend all this money, but you don't. It's a fucking console at the end of the goddamn day. You know what I mean? Everybody, like I said, everybody big bank hate to time to come on and drop that 500, whatever the fuck the case may be. And shit, P Rock, my brother, I love him to death. You know what I mean? And I think he probably get the PS5 day one now because he into YouTube. But he the only motherfucker I know rocking the motherfucking PSVR with the Slim. He about to smoke that motherfucker. You know what I mean? Like that's just keeping it all the way a buck. We got some more bills. I got a hell of bills here. Sony already said PS5 games will be on PS4. Okay, you got that one. Riddle me this, fuck niggas. We all waited on info from PS5, but we haven't gotten any info from Xbox. Now, how that looks? The games they showed are not Xbox Series X. They showed fucking what do you call it? Hellblade 2. That's a I mean, I don't know it's coming to PC too, but that's a Xbox Series X game.
Halo Infinite, they also confirmed another one.
But that's going to be on all the platforms. You know what I mean? That's going to be on the older. But okay, go.
Yeah, all I'm going to say is that $500 ain't going to cut it. It might cut it for you. It might cut it for everybody in this chat. But for the general, average gamer, $500 ain't going to cut it. It's going to have to be cheaper than that. Competition is going to be way too tough for $500 console. It's just not going to happen. I don't see it happening. I don't see it happening from Microsoft either. To be honest with you,
but they just sold the X and the Pro for $500 though.
Yeah, like that.
What you said who? What?
The
X and the Pro did nothing. The X and the Pro did nothing compared to the other ones. What are you talking about?
Because they're cheaper. But Baron, what we're saying
that's what I'm saying. People are not going to fuck. They're not going to in this state right now. They're not going to accept a $500 console.
Listen, here's the thing.
This is why price is so important to them right now because they know that. They know it.
Here's the thing, though. I understand what you're saying, Baron. I am totally agreeing with you. I'm not talking about the market. The market's crashed anything. Consoles don't sell the most until they come down to about $300. This is what I'm saying, right? You can't expect Microsoft or Sony to give you a $400 buck in the box if we talking about a true leap in technology, 10 or 11, 12 T-flops consoles, whatever for $400. That's not happening. I don't give a fuck. They don't know that's not happening. You know what I mean? That's not going to happen. Ain't no way in hell. Like Nintendo can get that shit off. Like Nintendo sold you fuck niggas some cardboard for $80. That niggas ran out, they bought that shit like goddamn.
Wait, hold on. Did you get these bills here?
Yeah, you get them.
He got
all right, Killer with the $4.99. Riddle me this grocery stores. We are waiting on info for the PlayStation 5, but we haven't gotten any info from the Xbox about how it looks. The games they showed are not Xbox Series X, but Hellblade is. Vedra with the 119. Sony is going for a huge 3-month PlayStation 5 marketing campaign, September through December. What? Which will silence all Xbox and Nintendo related things, while Microsoft and Nintendo does the regular throughout the whole year.
I'm done.
No, that ain't it. Money Spartan got with the 199. Yeah, my bad. What if they get both delayed into 2021? Like, what if they both get delayed into 2021?
Well, here's the reality. Here's the reality. I'm gonna give y'all a dose of reality here. Mm-hmm. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. Everything he was saying about winning, the gamers over again in the generation, that is true because Matt Ryan has said that himself in the interview. That the success of the PS4 doesn't mean anything for the success of the PS5. He said that himself. Yes. The CEO of PlayStation has said that himself, so he understands that. But what the way they're going about it is just not good. Pulling out all these events and all this other stuff and not being around, not showing anything, that's just bad. You know what I mean? But you got to understand, the competition is going to be pretty tough. Competition is always tough around holiday season.
And I'm not just talking about from Microsoft and Nintendo. I'm talking about as far as just competing for people's money and their dollars where they're going to spend it at. And whoever has the lowest price at that point, and most importantly, whoever has the software that people want to play and must play, are going to be the big winners there. This is why I've always said Microsoft is in a good position because they launch it with the biggest franchise they have. Now, whether you like the franchise or not, they launched it with the biggest franchise they have. Can Sony do that as well? That's the question. All this Sony propaganda shit out the window. Can they do that? That's the only way I can see the PS5 trying to keep the momentum the PS4 has created. That's the only way, because you got too much competition going on.
The Ravenflow with the $1.99. Badger, send another super chat so Z can get VR. T Easy with the $2. Yeah. All PS4 Pros were at $399, not $500.
Yeah, but what they get both, I'm concerned about that because the Foxconn plant being shut down. But Microsoft do have other plants in in South America. That's why they're cheaper down there. But I don't think they can handle for the launch worldwide. I am very concerned about that. You know what I mean? At the end of the fucking day, man. The Pro was $400. And look, that to prove my point. Like the PS4 Pro or the Xbox, where there's not Microsoft and selling consoles, they are the Slim and the S. You know what I mean? The hardcore guys, they went out and bought the X's or the Pros. You know what I mean? Have them. But I say that to say this again. I do, like I said, Sony still, they have games that I'm looking forward to, whether it's God of War. I can't wait for that. I can't wait for the sequel to Spider-Man. The Last of Us, I can't wait to play that. So they do have that riding for them. Microsoft is ending the generation on a low note, and Sony is ending it on a high note. So, they do have in their favor. You said R&B the Third said, what if they hold back The Last of Us for the PS5 launch? Nah,
they can't do that.
Nah,
they can't do that.
No, it's coming.
That'll be suicide.
They're gonna double dip. They're gonna remake that motherfucker native 4K 60 and maybe add the multiplayer to it.
And they hoping that y'all dumb enough to buy it again.
And the Ravenflow with $199. Last of Us sold 18 million. Bear, and how much did Halo sell?
Of course,
I know Halo's on the chart. Last of Us.
Oh, let me answer that. Last of Us sold that across 2 platforms in a 5-year span. Don't start with me with that bullshit. Please don't.
Yeah, I mean Halo's on the decade.
And Halo had the biggest exclusive launch until Smash Ultimate came out last year. So what are y'all talking about?
Halo's dog shit though. I hate Halo. But yeah,
you can hate Halo all you want, but it's one of the most popular franchises out.
I'm not negating that. That's why Microsoft was not making it exclusive to that $500 box. You can put that bitch on all. That's what I'm telling. Look, we can close the show with this. That's why I'm telling you that it's bigger than the box. If Microsoft really was trying to sell the box, the Halo, the Xbox Series X, they would make Halo exclusive to that. But they're not. They want that motherfucker on all the goddamn, to make the money on the software services. You know what I mean? That's why I was saying I don't see if Sony, again, releasing, I don't know what the case, their biggest exclusive day and date with the PlayStation 5, you know what I mean, and the install base not being there, you know what I mean? That's a huge sell. But more, he said, or they say Cross are making that the money. Man, it's always about the money, man. Look what they doing with baseball. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? They gonna scale that bitch down to work on that dog shit switch, Baron. Baron, you getting baseball, Baron?
Y'all hating because the Switch is a hybrid powerhouse.
I don't like baseball. Floyd Mayweather with the $2.
Baseball. I don't like baseball.
Yeah, baseball's trash. Floyd Mayweather with the $2. Last of Us is selling a lot on sale for $5 and bundled in. Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Bundles do. They don't. They do kind of sell, but like it's sold. But you know what I mean. But it's like Wii Sports, which sold 150 million because it was bounded with every fucking Nintendo, with every Wii that launched, or Kinect Sports, the same shit. You know what I mean? Bundles have delivered. Not saying
the Ravenflow with the $199. Floyd Mayweather, The Last of Us is a 7-year game.
Yeah, 7. Yeah, but they do some bundles though. With the PS4, if I'm not mistaken.
No,
the remake or whatever the fuck. And the PS3.
Those sales were damn near cut in half from the PS3 on to the PS4.
No, it sold more on the PS4 than they did the PS3.
The PS3 sold about 5 million or something like that, 5 to 7 million.
Yeah, but it sold more on the PS4.
Yeah, because a lot of
idiots was bundled on the damn console.
That too, but I mean, it came out late and then a lot of people bought it. Because also, what they didn't have a lot of games at the launch. They felt the shit was sparse, so they remaster, remake. Which one, remake or remaster or just port, whatever the fuck you want to say. Over. You know what I mean? But yeah. But I don't know. I mean, I guess Neff. I'll leave you out with the last person who was here. Neff, are you worried or are you concerned about Sony going forward?
Not at all. They're gonna go out there and kill it.
You're not concerned at all, but you're concerned about Microsoft.
Nah.
Wow.
I mean, Microsoft has put out dog shit games, bro.
Yeah, they've been putting out dog shit.
The Last of Us 2? That shit looks godly.
That can change. What Last of Us 2 got to do with PS5?
I'm not worried about the PlayStation 5, but what matters most is the games. The Last of Us 2 is what I care about. That's the game I care about.
It's not PS5.
I'm not worried about the Pleystation 5.
What you worried about, Mike? I don't get it. I'm just a little confused because it's February. It's about to be March 2020. You're worried about Microsoft, what they're going to do, but you're not worried about what Sony.
I'm worried about Microsoft's game. I'm not worried about the Series X.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to do what it does. Yeah, you're right. He does have a point about that. Their software has been dog shit. I'm looking forward to, not even like the first one. I'm looking forward to Hellblade or whatever the case may be. Fable, the little screenshot, so I'm looking forward to that.
Is Fable still happening?
Yes, it's happening.
I hope so.
Pull up games of the decade list. Last of Us is on that list. The pull up games of the decade.
They're not. It's not. Rice Eater with the $2. Halo Infinite's crushing. Last of Us 2 is sorry you failed. What?
Yeah.
Last of Us 2. What?
He said Halo Infinite is crushed in The Last of Us 2. Sorry you failed. Yeah.
I'm confused because Last of Us 2 is PS4.
Yeah, but Halo's going to be on all their platforms. You know what I mean?
So what's the point there? I don't get it.
I don't know.
I don't know. Venture with the 119. Why do people complain that Sony doesn't make enough of noise? Because a hurricane that lasts 12 months will eventually make the same amount of damage as a hurricane that lasts for 3 months. What the fuck, Venture? Hey, with the 5. Baron, you don't like Sony, but worried about them. What's the difference?
What Venture say again? That's one motherfucker, bro. What he say?
Alright, why do people complain that Sony doesn't make enough noise? Because a hurricane that lasts for 12 months will eventually make the same amount of damage as a hurricane that lasts for 3 months.
Hey, Benji, put that motherfucking bottle down, brother. You talking about storm lasting all goddamn year?
Ban him from the channel.
I'm dying. That was what the hell is he saying?
And Rossetti with the 5. Baron, you don't like Sony, but you're worried about them. What's the difference?
Oh man. Okay, y'all don't understand it. Y'all don't get it. So let me break it down for you again.
Hold on, man. I got to get my dogs out. She's about to piss me off. I'm here though. Right,
I would definitely.
Yeah.
I would definitely want Sony to get it together. You know what I mean? That's what I would definitely want to do. Trust me, I would want that. It's just that I don't like the direction they're taking, and I'm just outspoken about it, and people just hate that I'm outspoken about them, and I don't open my mouth and just eat the shit that flow out their asshole. So,
well, what's the better direction? You say you don't like the direction there.
No, I don't like this overly cinematic, interactive movie direction. That's my main issue. I don't like that direction that they go into, which every game has the same template. It's the same shit over and over again, basically.
Yeah.
Every game is built the same fucking way.
Melodramatic with an AI partner. It's the same shit.
It's just ridiculous. You know what I mean? And then, you basically, it's like they don't have a direction. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, we're gonna take some ideas from over here from. No, we're gonna take some ideas from over here from Microsoft. No, we're gonna take some ideas over here from Google. It's like they don't have their own identity. They're still fishing at all this time. They really don't have you really can't sit down and say, this is Sony's bread and butter. You can say that about Microsoft. You can definitely say that about Nintendo, but you can't say that about Sony. They're just all over the place. And it's just like, I don't like this interactive movie thing either. So
yeah, but what the hell is Microsoft's direction?
Microsoft's identity is multiplayer.
Bread and butter.
Yeah,
but what we got? Like Bleeding Edge? What we got?
So.
I mean,
we got what Bleeding Edge and what else?
Every game they have has multiplayer, basically.
Yeah, I was gonna say every.
Yeah, but what big game? You got Halo Infinite, Gears 5.
We're talking about what they're known.
All of their games have online or co-op.
I get it, but what are the good games? Like Halo, Gears, Forza, obviously.
If you want to
Bleeding Edge, it.
if you want to say that, those games are trash, I'm not even like disqualifying that, but he's just talking about the direction. You know what I'm saying? Like, whether the game is good or not, I feel you on that. And Microsoft got to make better games, but he's just talking about
to him.
the direction.
No, I'm not saying
No, but
Microsoft didn't do anything wrong. I've been on here talking about they did get drugged. They got drugged this generation. They did, but they
got to make better games.
They're showing that they're learning from where they got their ass whooped at. About what they've been announcing over the last 6 months and what they've been showing over the last 6 months and how they've beaten Sony to the punch with everything on next generation over the last few months. So I can't continue to drag them for stuff that they're actually trying to fix. Sony, on the other hand, they don't give a damn. They just go with the win. It doesn't matter.
Look, one with the $2. Facts Baron, their games put me to sleep. I don't know, bro. Like, when I look at Sony, I look at their epic games like God of War. They look at their Spider-Man. I can't wait for The Last of Us Part 2. Like, I like their games. Microsoft, besides Halo and Gears, which haven't been as good this generation, and I guess Forza, but I'm not into Forza, I can't, like, put any new IP or anything like that on their ballpark. Like, Bleeding Edge is okay. Sunset Overdrive was pretty good, but that wasn't quite it either. Like, what else?
I really don't count Sunset Overdrive.
You said the direction. The direction is buying new studios. Didn't they just buy all?
Well, I mean, they did.
That's what I was saying. To think they're gonna do the same thing they did last gen with a lot of the changes, to me, just seems weird.
I mean, they're already showing that they're not going to do the same thing.
Game with bigger,
you know what I mean? They're already showing they're not going to do the same thing. So that's what's weird about it.
I don't know. I think Microsoft needs a show, right? They just need to put out E3 or something and just show the bangers. Like when they did the Xbox One reveal.
Neff, you were correct about that.
Listen, correct about that. I agree on that. Yeah.
But have they taken the steps to get to that point?
What I missed? I'm sorry.
That's the question you need to ask yourself. Microsoft needs to make more quality games.
Yes,
that's
sir.
not debatable. Yes. Have they taken the steps to correct that wrong? Yes, they have taken those steps. Now they have to show improvement. That's the thing about it.
Hold up.
You know what I mean?
Hold
That's the difference.
Hold on. Listen, man. We got within 400 motherfuckers in here, man. Hit the like button for your boy.
Hit the like.
Please, it helps. It helps show. Microsoft always beat PS and services. It's about the games. You're absolutely right. It's about the games. And we got the Elvin Facts Baron. Laquan, the games put me to sleep. Their games put me to sleep. Hey, Laquan, shut the fuck up, man. Listen, I want to also say this too, right? For those of you, again, you know who you are, that been supporting the show on the platform, that joined the channel. I think it's like $2-3. You know, I got the hood nigga discount on here to join me on the YouTube channel. For those that be rocking out, supporting the super chat. For those that subscribe to my dog shit stream on Twitch, even though it's free if you got Amazon Prime. I'm aware, outside of me buying you guys t-shirts and shit, I will be and to my man Phillips, you gotta inbox me. I need your address. Vedger, on the 10th, I'm gonna send you some PSN points. I know you never asked for no t-shirts, but I will be streaming the fight, the Fury and Deontay Wilder fight. I found a way to how to do it. So you know.
Oh, you really trying to get a copyright strike? Huh?
No, I'm not. I know YouTube. We don't on YouTube. I will be streaming the fight. You know, a little private, little party. You know, sorry about saying. You know, on a little Discord or a private Discord. For those that are on the Patreon that join the channel, that be rocking out, supporting MVP.
You got some money on
MVP. Hey, yo, listen. MVP said I see the views slipping without him. And listen, you can come and rock out, MVP. Motherfucking and the disc, you don't know how to work the Discord, bro. You the link to the Discord. I'll put the link in it right now. And I'll put the link. Join the Discord. I give you a role and just come. You can hop in on Thursdays when we do the show. But as I was saying, it's way of me saying thank you. Like I said, Neff, are you playing tonight? I'm trying to get these 2VT championship. You playing tonight or no?
Oh yeah, let's boot up that card.
Okay. Baron don't like Sony's difference. I'm just saying. Let me free messages before I go. But again, that's the way of me saying thank you. Let me refresh this page here. Make sure I didn't miss anybody's anything.
You had like 3 things though.
Okay. Let me see. Let me refresh. Oh wait, hold on. You said scared. Oh, that's okay. We got here. Okay. Okay, Ross said, Baron, you don't like SETI. Okay, we got that. Microsoft always beat PS and service. I'm saying that you can't kill it twice. Pull it off twice. Sony will launch their marketing campaign in September and they will go all in for 3 months. Here's the thing. I'm gonna answer that question. I'm glad I didn't answer that.
This
On
dude is
PS5
crazy.
Matter now, I'm waiting for The Last of Us 2. Shout out to my brother, the Ruham. He said, Brandon, they should have taken the steps when they sold us the Xbox One X. Good point. But to answer Vedger's thing, right? He said they're going to start their marketing in September. Not to say the problem with that, most people, such as myself, a man of regular means, I like to start paying for my shit ahead of time when pre-orders go up, like normally around E3. So that's not a lot of time if you think about it. Just being realistic, if you're going to try to sell me a $500 console September, October, November, and maybe try to get some games, motherfuckers got kids going back to school, that's not enough time. You got to start pushing that motherfucker back now, all through the summer, put the pre-orders up, let people going in, GameStop, Best Buy, whatever, Amazon, and start paying. That's how I do mine. When they saw these motherfuckers go to be announced, I'm gonna drop, try to drop $100 on the X Series X, $100 on the PS5, and then every month just try to drop 100. So by the time they come out, I won't owe shit, and I get a couple games, this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? I'm set, ready to go.
It's not only that. It's also the fact that that's way too late because everybody that's going to have a major title fall would already have shown their titles already, especially at E3. So everybody's going to be anticipating whatever's been showed and already confirmed for the fall and holiday, and then you're gonna have Sony come out of nowhere at the last minute and do that. No, that's a retarded.
Yeah,
process.
But look, we're gonna close the show again. I know we're going on with Twitch. We're about to play some COD and all that shit or whatever, right? Ancast, hop on. Fucking, you see what they did with the PS4, right? Like I said, if it's not broke, don't fix it, right? They came out February, showed a few little titles, whatever you show on the console, got the motherfuckers out there, got their name out there first, got everybody talking, everyone buzzing. You know what I mean? That's what I mean. That's what they should be doing. And not for nothing, I'm gonna be honest with you, the Xbox is dog shit, but that little 5 minutes they had on stage at the Game Awards, that was the best show they had in the last 3-4 goddamn years. And to be honest, and yes, I'm looking forward to The Last of Us 2 too. You know what I mean? But that's all that I'm saying. I want them, to come out. I'm a fan. You know what I mean? I want to be excited like the rest of it. I mean, like fuck that. Shit.
Why wouldn't you want to be though? That's what's crazy to me.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Because they worried about safety of all the employees. That's what's more important right now.
You know what I mean?
I mean, I get it as far as actual virus and all that shit, but in terms of the places it's affecting, it's like one person.
We'll do an online show. Fuck it. Do that motherfucker. Have him. Yoshida. Come on.
Yeah.
That's all. Do something. Like they. I mean, they had that event for some media was there, but it was streamed online. They can do a Nintendo style joint or a Treehouse pre-recorded shit.
Just the fact that the fans don't want to see it is weird to me.
They don't want to. You gotta understand. They at this point, you gotta understand. Sony fans are just gonna say whatever, just to get by. You know what I mean? They're gonna say whatever at this point.
I know, but where are the regular niggas? Like, I get the crazy niggas, but where are the regular?
They don't exist no more. I told people Sony is a hell of a.
Yeah,
you just lose your whole fucking mind. It's just gone.
That shit crazy, bro. Yeah.
Hey, listen.
Like I know I fuck with Xbox, but I can critique it. And when I want to see shit, I want to see shit. I said they need better games. And like, when they came out with that bullshit at E3, I said I ain't like that show. Like, where are the regular motherfuckers? I be in the Discord just looking at this shit like, man, where they find these niggas, man?
Hey, hold up. Rossetti said, Baron, ain't today the anniversary of the guy you killed in the ring? Did you visit his grave, you piece of shit? And to my man, Wild Horse, right? He says here, Z, you still bleak. No, I ain't, bro. Listen, I don't give look, bro, I'm gonna tell you one thing about me, bro. It's real shit. I ain't capping for Xbox. Bro, it ain't that serious to me. You know what I mean? Trust me. When I say, look, bro, only thing, listen, really, real talk. What you see, I get a lot of these goddamn multiplayer free on that motherfucker. I'll play a lot of shooters. I can't use a DualShock 4. I can't. I went out and motherfucking spent, but then $160 for this goddamn the input lag was on this crazy. You know what I mean? So I take my shooter skin. I will always play shooters on the Xbox. For that, like trust me, I don't give a fuck about no Xbox. Xbox is dog shit. I ain't just saying that shit for a show. You don't see me capping for them games. I'm a Gears of War fan. I'm gonna get back into that. Come on, I keep that. Listen, if you listen, I've been consistent. If anybody, listen, check this shit out right here. If anybody's been consistent with this shit here, When Sony didn't have no goddamn games, I used to be out there cutting y'all motherfuckers' head over the door. I'm goddamn pony sling here. When y'all motherfuckers talking about Tropico 5 and Godzilla and all that dumb shit, I used to be out there beating y'all ass, right? And then when Microsoft started coming up with the ball, it's the same thing. To me, it's always about the goddamn game. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, nah, hell no. Like, bro, I ain't like this, bro. And me telling you the facts, like, what I'm concerned is me wanting to spend fun over the company and me being a fan, wanting to see the goddamn hardware in the games. Like, what the fuck is wrong with that? Besides the things, and listen, also too, besides like, the things I heard behind the scenes about them letting a lot of, listen, let me say this again before we close the show. Just think about this. Yoshida, right? This has been Sony's most successful console generation ever. The PlayStation 2 sold over 150 million and whatever, sold billions of pieces of software, but they made more money with the PlayStation 4 than they did in any generation. And I always ask y'all this, why is that? It's because of the software and services, right? Like, this is a fucking fact. And the way that the industry is fucking moving, even when he show you the slides, like, bro, like, it ain't me capping, but Xbox, I don't give a fuck about no Xbox. I'm just being honest. You know, motherfucking, you know what I mean? I don't give a fuck about no streaming. I ain't streaming shit that's not conducive to my lifestyle. I ain't with all that shit. I'm just being honest. I can't wait to see the PS5. That's all. I ain't capping for nothing. I gotta stop that shit, man. I said, what I tell you, be wary of those come motherfucking bearing gifts. Like, y'all ain't come here for the GRG shit. On the Sony tip, y'all ain't gonna get that here. I'm gonna keep that motherfucker, I'm gonna call it, how you say, ball, a strike, a spade, bro. I'm gonna keep this shit down the middle. Besides the jokes, and that's all the way a buck, man. That's all. But with that being said, we gonna, with the more, actually I can be a little bit more honest on Twitch. With the foolery and fuckery, come on over. And again, for those that, be rocking out supporting, inbox me. If I can send you, on Twitter, so I can send you the link to the private Discord that we're gonna be doing the show and bugging the fuck out. And that's the way of me saying thank you again. We're going over on Twitch. Like I said, if you got Amazon Prime, even if you don't have a Twitch account, if you got Amazon Prime, make a Twitch account. It's free, right? I'm on my road to 100 subscriptions, and you can just link your Twitch to your Amazon Prime account. It's free, and you can subscribe to my channel for free. Helps your boy out. And by doing that, T-shirts I send out, and you get to watch the fights. I'm doing all the pay-per-views. I'm not into UFC, but the UFCs, and, I don't, but boxing for damn sure. But I know a lot of you guys like the UFC. My man Sony Prophet. I'll be having all that shit every Saturday. Just aware of me saying thank you. But here goes the link. If you don't have it, hold on. Come join me live on Twitch. I will be up and cooking in like not even a minute. I just gotta close it and reopen it. Hold on, is it live right here? Alright, then I close the goddamn live window. Here we go, right here. Oh my god, wait. I'm looking for I done lost my screen. I got so many goddamn screens. Wait, we got multi. Here we go, right here. Come shoot the shit. Come ask you some more questions. Come duty cop. I'm trying to do that 2v2 championship on fucking card. Hey yo, Ancaster, where you at? Yo, bro, you ain't played duty with me if you're still in the chat. We beat your boy ass today. Cold-blooded sensei, that's my man. I wore his ass out like a cheap suit, bro. I can play duty like I play Battlefield. That sounds like you an Xbox. I don't know, man. What the fuck, y'all niggas stripping. But anyway, come on over. Hey, yo. Hey, Ancaster, wore your boy ass out today in that motherfucking pause, in that motherfucking duty. He's talking that shit. I can play that shit now. But yeah, come on over. I'm about to be live right now. In like 1 second, so I gotta copy the code. We out. Shout out to everybody live. Like I said again, you joined the channel or inbox me on Twitter. Next Gen 8K, just like my name, not 720 8K, and I send you the link to the private Discord.